Think about choices, very lonely, not focused, letting market broken. Truth be spoken, marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Look, broke men talking like they kings now. Social media sending fake crowns. Everybody want love but don't build. Everybody want peace but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choices, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce cause breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. We ain't gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, so we don't refuse. We don't hate now, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices, single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. If you ready for the truth. Truth in the mic. They the market while we shed a light. Single nation, Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices.
Yeah. Welcome to Single by Choices. Hosted by Gavin X and Mr. Walker. Where the truth hits harder than the streets. Let's talk about it. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, yeah. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. I have a day and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Welcome to the table, let's address what's real. Everybody want love, but forgetting to heal. We talking black love, black pain, black growth. Accountability, the only thing we promote. From the trauma to the drama to the lessons you learn. If you really want peace, gotta earn what you yearn. Modern world got the game so twisted, so we bringing clarity, wisdom unlisted. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow. Gavin X Mr. Walker, yeah, we bringing that voice. Breaking cycles in the culture, that's a powerful choice. SBC, we speak the truth, no apologies. Love, marriage, dating, healing our community. Let's talk about commitment, legacy, standards. Everybody want a ring, but ain't ready for the answers. We analyze the culture, who hurt, who first. Why the city get cold, why relationships burst. Yeah, we talking building, not breaking, elevating the nation. Family foundation over short-term temptation. SBC, the platform for the grown. You ain't alone, we just bringing you home, yeah. Healing starts when the truth gets spoken. We breaking cycles, not people. It's the space for real conversation. Welcome home. We single by choices, not by force. That's the motto, that's the motto. Talking love, talking life for today and tomorrow. For today and tomorrow, no. Gavin X Mr. Walker, standing strong with that voice. Better love, better life, yeah, we making that choice. SBC, where the culture finds clarity. Level up your love, build a new reality, yeah.
Single by choices, very lonely, not focused. Dating market broken, truth be spoken. Marriage divorce, single moms coping. High value mindset, yeah we chosen. Yeah. Look, Broke men talking like they kings now. Social media selling fake crowns. Everybody want love, but don't build. Everybody want peace, but don't heal. Single moms tired, dad's missing. High value men keep their vision. No simping, no lying, no pretending. We talk real life, no filters, no bending. Single by choice, marriage ain't dead, it's misused. Divorce courts breaking families loose. Dating apps turn love to a game. Swipe left pain, swipe right shame. Men gotta lead, women gotta choose. Accountability, something we don't refuse. We don't hate, nah, we educate. Truth hurts, but it's still first place. Rest in peace to the Godfather of truth. The message still lives. Single by choices, very bitter, big mad. Truth over lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand up, no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choices. Single by choices. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice. Truth in the mic, data market, wow, we shed the light. SBC Nation, real talk only. Gavin X Mr. Walker, never lonely. Single by choices. Single by choices. Single by choices.
Let's do it all day long. I want to see that. Because we about to go out there and do what they want. Then give me my theme music. Give me my theme music. We told you we coming. We told you we coming. You thought we was joking. And guess what? We keep receipts. God bless you, America. Oh, God is good. It's time!
Let's get it on.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live, Single by Choices, brought to you by Cart Before the Horse Productions. It's Sunday night, Mr. Walker. How you feeling, brother?
Yes, sir. I am feeling freaking-tastic per usual. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, El Nug Nugs and Le Bonquishas. Welcome to Cart Before the Horse, Single by Choices, in affiliation with the Bougie Negro Podcast, and also, as all you Negroes know, in association with Ain't No Fun Once the Rabbits Got the Gun Entertainment. What's going on with you this fine, regal, rumble, hangover a Sunday?
In the big name of Jesus, you hear me?
Welcome in, SBC Nation. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel.
Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands.
Whether or not you can clap your hands, come one, come all, this fine January 18th, 2026. Gavin X and I are very much still in this mix. We're reporting to you, Jive Chickens, live from this wonky, ever-changing dating market. Shout out to last night's Regal Rumble, baby. Huh? It's pathetic. It's desperate out there. All FUBAR. And is it not like the story of the ant and the grasshopper? Huh? The grasshopper don't want to get ready for the cold of the winter. Therefore, you're going to suffer the consequences, not get under no instruction. Shout out to Ebony Dean.
That part. So here we go. Y'all see the title tonight? We got a lot to talk about. We ain't going to waste much time. Modern women claim to be single by choice in 2026. Singular.
Wrong. Ain't wrong. Y'all see what it is. Single by choices. Shout out to that intro song, man. Let's say Cart Before the Horse Records going down.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And shout out to Frederick Howard. Been a member 24 months. He says, pick me eating Kudakata, Lakers in 5.
Okay, Frederick. Enjoy yourself.
And he come through and gifted a membership.
Appreciate you, brother Frederick.
Appreciate that, brother. And shout out to Frederick. Come back. He says, at Pick Me, say it to Ali channel. Now she married Kudakata Ozempic.
You mean Pig Meek? What's going on? I gotta look into what you're talking about there, brother Frederick. Yeah, you said Pig Me. I don't know. I know Pig Meek. I remember Pig Meek from a while back. Shout out to Ilkhan Ali. Okay, appreciate you. We're gonna look into it. It's a lot. Kudakata Ozempic. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And he come through, gifted another membership.
We appreciate you, brother Frederick. You on 10, not 9.
And shout out to EV. He says Glaze Galaxy Game Council is now in session.
About time you on time. Assemble.
So here we are. You on time. We about to cook up. We got more than enough madness. And Squeegee Kid come through. Says is 2 Fahrenheit here, headed for an overnight low of -12 Fahrenheit. Winter is here.
Oh, y'all up there in that Minnesota Duluth. Good for you. I told y'all beat us in the playoffs. Enjoy your frigid cold, Ninja. But we love you, Squeegee.
Yeah, they up there wild. I know they, it's a lot going on. So That's a whole rabbit hole, but Minnesota, y'all wilding up there.
Minnesota.
So here we go. We talking about single by choice. Shout out to these women.
So today I was asked why I'm single, and the answer is very simple. Okay. I am single by choice because if I wanted to be in a relationship, I could just make one phone call and that can change. But these days, these men have no self-control, no self-discipline. They have no courtship.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
I'm single by choice. If I wanted to be in a relationship, I can just make one call and I'm off the market. All right. But I don't want to. So I'm single by choice.
Incorrect. They close. She almost had it. You can make one phone call and get your cheeks clapped to oblivion. Ain't nobody gonna dispute that. That's a for sure right on. But engage in a relationship, absolutely not. And even if you was willing to, listen at the guys you described that you could call. And they inconsistent. They ain't trying to do nothing but give you all the meat they got. They just trying to jam meat in you. Congratulations, you're a woman.
So here we are. Welcome to 2026. And shout out to Steven. He says, Gavin, why you look like you breaking houses? Shout out, chat.
Why y'all stereotyping my brother, man? Come on, man. That's what's wrong with it, Stephen James. We already got white folks doing that to us. Why you gonna join in on it, man? We gotta be better, Stephen James.
Yes, just keep your doors and windows locked. That's all.
Heard that.
So here we go.
Choice because if I wanted to be in a relationship, I could just make one phone call and that can change. But these days, these men have no self-control, no self-discipline. They have no courtship. They have no communication. And I'm not saying every man. I'm not saying that. But the men who seem to want to talk to me just think that they could just be in my inbox.
Once again,
you a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
The men you desire. There's plenty of men trying to talk to you that ain't on that. They will wipe you up. You don't even see those men. That's the crazy part. Some men, y'all don't even exist except to overhear spaces like this, all right, where respectable men, no matter what walks of life. But with women,
wicked they are. I'm telling you, they like what they like. That's why I preach to the brothers. Go out there and you must present the world with your best self if you want to tame one of these beasts. But I do believe you can tame them. But it's going to be a challenge, but life is challenging. We can't say you know what? Down with Kudakata. I don't believe in that at all. You got to go ahead and get you some Kudakata and get you a wife, but you got to put yourself in position where you can effectively tame the beast that is the modern woman.
And just boom, that's just what it is. No, that's not what it is for me. Okay, I still believe in flowers, I still believe in dates, I still believe in gifts, I still believe in partnership, and that's just not out there in my opinion. Okay, this is my opinion, and for me, I'd rather just stay single. I don't got time. Every time I open up a social media app, the same person who is in my DMs are on other females' posts and shit, and it's kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it's the man y'all desire. Let's talk about him. All right, Mr. Six Figures.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
You like the same men. The same men. Y'all like the same men. Each city got a select group of men, and these women love them.
And then she still talks to him. This is how it goes. She sees that he's on other women's pages, and then he hits up her, and she calls it out. She said, how you doing? Whatever, I see you out here, got motion, but I also see you in other people's pages too. He replies, I'm in your city this weekend. Are you available? The pressure that is applied to her chest region is immense at that moment. And she's like, you know what? She go through her hypergamous Rolodex in her head, say, I ain't got no better option than this. I'm available. So even though she up here complaining, she's still giving up them sweet cheeks.
I.e. the maintenance man. So they say, I will stay single and just keep my maintenance man. No strings attached. I can do what I want.
And he is her fantasy. Looking, smelling, talking the way she likes. So she whenever he over here for a couple hours, it's the best time of her life.
It doesn't make me mad because I honestly don't care, but it just proves a point to me that there's no self-discipline, or I mean, everybody's just for everybody. And I'm just not. So
I don't believe you.
that's the answer.
Y'all mean to tell me that a healthy, happy woman will willingly choose to spend the rest of her life by herself? Like, is that what we're saying?
That is precisely what we are saying. Why is it so hard to believe that a woman who is healthy and happy cannot be healthy and happy by herself? Just because you might not want to stay by yourself, that's perfectly okay. But some women are fine with being alone.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
Just not. So I love when they spew this nonsense and then they try to support it with some damn article from some feminist blog or something. Nothing reputable. Ain't nobody respecting this stuff, but they will go find some blog in the back corner of the internet. All right, that's gonna satiate them.
And it's not true. Shout out to Medium, man. He's always debunking these daggone myths. My goodness. And there, I've seen the videos, and they will get specific about the dynamics of the relationships. And I do believe any type of data that's saying that women in marriages lose years off their life or whatever, they say specifically tumultuous, bad marriages. They're specific. They're not saying all marriages. There is even very specific there. But even so, believe what the heck you want. My mistakes. I'm tired of trying to convince folks, oh, that marriage is good. Nope. It's god awful terrible. Enjoy your singleness, damn it.
Alone. Maybe if we drop in some statistics, you will be able to visualize why. Married men saw the biggest drop in mortality rates, with research pointing out that men who are tied down are less likely to take risks and get into accident or consume alcohol and drugs. Bad news for women, though, as the deep dive into the data revealed, their mortality benefited less if they were married. Women are dying younger married to a man versus
man.
You a liar.
That's a lie.
The woman you feel in you is the devil. Why? The devil is the spirit of a lie.
Yes.
Huh? You a liar.
This is wicked. Where you at, Raquel? The misandry is on 10 billion. Like, the hatred for men is at an all-time high in 2026.
See, y'all not understanding, man. See, this is deeper. This is spiritual. Longevity is not always a gift. Sometimes it's a curse. Shout out to the movie 300. Do you not remember what Leonidas said to Ethiotes once he realized he betrayed him? He looked that little shrewd hunchback in the face and he said, I hope you live forever. Yes, I hope is that not Nefertitu's curse? Nobody want to live forever. You get to see all your loved ones pass away. That's Bonquisha's curse. Okay, what you say? Yep, y'all single moms, y'all be living a long time and perishing miserable in retirement homes where folks mistreating you. Yeah, carry on. I hope you live forever.
Man, and shout out to EV. He says one call to be handed the Plan B pill.
Sweet Jesus.
Mr. Gino, okay, pop the James Brown rose up for me one time.
The funky face rose.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all they want, huh? A lifetime of this funky phalluses?
Ah, look at that rose. If the rose had a nose, y'all be taking that rose to uncleansed cooter cotta. That rose can't scream. We ain't touched on that in a while, but we just did.
if they stayed single and child-free. Let me reiterate, single and child-free, because I know you're going to come back with the argument that somehow we're encouraging single motherhood, and that's never the case. Single, child-free women are happier and tend to live longer lives, because in this economy, as much as women like to talk about,
I mean, what does that do for us? What does that do? This same woman here will be at a Black Lives Matter rallies with no justice, no peace, talking about Black legacy. but telling women not to procreate. How does anything go forward? It just dies off? Yeah, we got to stay single and childless. Now where are we?
Yes. This is it's been comical. Yes, that's the answer. We all perish. Today's modern woman is like the cartoon supervillain. I want to blow up the world. And now, as a kid, I was always like, then what we gonna do, ninja? You just want to blow up Earth. What? Then what? That is Bonquisha. She said, stop mating with him. But in her mind, the males will just perish and die off. Shout out to the insidious fantasy that is Amazonia. In Amazonia, they capture men, forcefully procreate with them, and then dump them into the ocean. And then any boys the women have, they dump them in the ocean too. They only keep girls there. And they take and they pillage the men. That's the woman's fantasy. Is that not wicked?
And the first thing, they will never be able to practice this in mass. And then, like I said, shout out to the passport bros and people divesting. Bonquisha, you don't have a monopoly on black men. So y'all can do whatever y'all want with y'all coup de kata. If y'all don't want to be under instruction, Godspeed.
I keep telling y'all keep thinking things so surface level. If all the men were gone, the animals, the bears, the raccoons, the deer, they gonna come in and emerge on y'all and eat y'all. The deer gonna eat y'all. I said it.
Having a provider and stuff like that, most women will not be kept women. That's simply the facts. Based on the economics and how much men make a year and what is required to sustain a family, most men cannot sustain a household by their own. So most women work. And even
Jesus.
Even with most women working, most women also still do a majority of the housework, even if you have a spouse.
Here we go. What do y'all want?
Or husband.
Do y'all want to be married or not? Do y'all want to be protected? Do y'all want the man to still do his duties? You expect it to always be a man, protect, provide, cut the grass, take the garbage out, go to work, don't complain, right? Hand your check over, all that good stuff. But here we are. They don't even want to do a dish or cook. They're like, I still gotta cook. I still gotta put clothes inside of a laundry machine that washes the clothes for me. I gotta put the dishes inside of a dishwasher that washes dishes for me. I gotta order food from DoorDash that cooks food for me.
This is where we are. First world problems. And quite the contrary, I'm tired of these lies and misinformation. She stated that a man cannot sustain a household by itself. That is not true at all. All right. It may be missing on. There will be side effects. That's what's wrong with y'all. As men, there's gonna be some damn side effects. Ain't gonna be much nurture, but I guarantee you, every boy and girl coming by this house gonna be able to fend for themselves quite easily. Maybe a little hard, a little rough, but for the boys, that's excellent. For the girls, detrimental. Women can't acknowledge that. When y'all maintain the household, the women wind up a little wonky and the boys be effed up. So the data shows it. Children raised in a single father household compared to a single mom household is complete ends of the spectrum, different ends of the spectrum. A single father is dang near the equivalent of a two-parent household. Look it up.
Well, her data, a man cannot sustain a house by itself. So he needs that woman to work. Even if that's the case, that's the problem with that mind state. Y'all, nobody wants to work together. So what make you think you get a provider man? All right, do this. Look at the stats. It's not even realistic.
I truly believe, I'm being optimistic now. The melanated sister, modern melanated sister, ain't this broken. She won't mind. She won't mind working with a man. It's just the man that she's smitten with just don't want to work with her. The nugs, the D boys. She will. She do. That's why she said I was a ride or die for the wrong dude. Y'all need to adjust y'all sight and vision. Like Mr. X said, y'all can't see the good man in front of y'all, and that's sad.
Who is willing to do the work or willing to do some house labor, women tend to take on way more, especially when it comes to child rearing. So why is it so hard to fathom that with everything that comes with a marriage, that women would be happier just being by themselves? Some people don't want a man just for the sake of saying,
why wouldn't you take pride in being nurturing and being a mother? How in the hell would I be more nurturing than you? How could I be a better mother than you? Why wouldn't you take pride in it? All right, she gonna say we take on most of the responsibility as far as bearing the babies and children. You got breasts, you feed them, you nurturing, you soft, you carry them for 9 months. Hell,
You have a supernatural bond with this human that even though they spawn from us, you got a supernatural connection with these kids. There's pros and cons to everything in life. Y'all are so daggone soft, the capital T. Like that's you guys' job. Like you said, how honorable is that? You feed the world with your bosom and you complaining. With great power comes great responsibility. There's no way around that. See, we acknowledge y'all true power and your feminine, womanly nature. Y'all reject it and try to be men. They're all backwards, but continue.
I got a man. I got a man. Some women only want to have a man just to be able to say they have a man like it's a trophy. I'm sorry that you don't like you enough to be by yourself. And just because someone isn't in a relationship doesn't mean they're lonely. Time and time again, women have stated we have other relationships outside of a husband. Women have very strong friendships aside from men, versus men that get old and alone and don't have friends. Women tend to still have friends. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what? I just don't understand why you can't believe that.
how's that serving y'all? We get older, and that's a lie. First thing first, it's a lie. Men got all types of, clubs and stuff we still be a part of in old age, but women, how's that serving y'all? How's that serving the Vivica Foxes, the Red Table Talks? Some of these women, oh, we friends, circle jerks, lonely as hell.
We tell y'all that y'all gonna pay to play, and y'all paying for friendship too. The Vivicas, I've said it, the Kundras, they pay for friendship. Nobody is liking them. No one is tolerating them outside of the perks of being around them. That was even the thing as a kid. The rich kid at school, he butthead, but I'll be around him because we're gonna end up at McDonald's today and he treating. That's just how it goes. That's where y'all wind up in y'all not so golden years because of y'all narcissism. Just stop. Like Mr. X said, and guys are so different. There are dudes from college that I ain't seen since college. If I see them out at Walmart, it's like we ain't skipped a day. My goodness, we have wind up bull jiving the dead way, sitting there talking, trying to catch up, lying to one another, talking about we gonna link up. No, we not. That's y'all. Women don't have that. Once y'all ain't talked for a while, y'all become enemies. Y'all weird,
man. And shout out to Squeegee. He said she up here reading like, "Hi, I'm iHeart. I'm Floyd. I'm Floyd Mayweather."
Shout out to Squeegee.
And Eagles fan for life, been a member 13 months, says Bonquisha lacks critical thinking.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
Shout out to Don Jeter, been a member 32 months, says they scared to come outside.
Shout out to Don Jeter.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And Divine Photos says modern women like the idea of marriage and having a baby, but when it comes to practicality, they complain how they can't handle it.
They love the idea of the marriage. You're right, having a baby. They like the parties. They like the celebrations and adulation. But they don't even think about 3 a.m. diaper changes, days or a week of no sleep. It get real in the trenches, my baby. Yeah, right on, Divine.
And Divine come back. Appreciate you, brother. He says modern moms, as soon as they have the baby, they love it. But the time the child turns year one, he says they give the kid to the grandparent in the story.
Yeah, parenting becomes a task.
That's when like you said, when you by yourself, you ain't got that man to balance it out.
You need it. I'm telling you, me and my family, we're in the thick of it. You got to have both. These kids be trying to drive mama crazy.
Man.
Money, 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 money.
And shout out to Deep Thoughts on Life with the 10 Ball. Says, B-dubs in my day were happy to be wives to blue collar men. He says, we were electricians, drafters with good jobs. He says, and solid family prospects. Now modern women are too good. Shake my head.
You also didn't have 24-year-old men all on the TV driving Rolls Royces talking about let's go to Dubai for the weekend.
And that's how they end up in this sub.
No Dubai for you.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
It is now time for another installment of Heartbreak Theater's Word of the Day. Last time we were here, G Honda is trying to adjust to the unusual pleasantries of his neighbors after he stopped an armed assailant. So G Honda thinks he's looking up. He stopped this armed guy from hurting folks, and his neighbors and strangers seem to like him now. Let's see what he's doing with this newfound attention. Word of the day, pretentious. Never really knew what this word meant. Gonna start using it now. Pretentious is when a person tries to seem more important, cultured, or talented than they actually are. Oh, G Honda. It has been a few weeks now, and OG Honda is really starting to enjoy his more pleasant interactions with people. So much so that he doesn't want it to end. He doesn't miss the old dirty looks, the unsolicited insults that he once had to endure. It appears that folks are capable of liking him for who he is. No longer does he have to be grossly pretentious in his sad attempts to be accepted. Nevertheless, he had valid concerns that people only liked him now because of his knock-kneed heroic feat. OG Honda had to find out a way to remain in folks' good graces. Hashtag knock-kneed vigilante of justice part 3. There definitely will be a part 4. Shout out to brother Jay Tillman. Jay Tillman got the dopest intros. Jay, I messaged you, man. Please, I need an intro for Word of the Day. A little short little video clip with like a Tales from the Crypt vibe. I need that.
Here we go. So hit us up, Jay.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
And right now, we in rare form tonight, folks. So we are talking about modern women. They are claiming to be single by choice. This is a real thing right now.
Shit, look at the character on the screen. By choice, huh?
Here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Being single isn't the problem. Settling for the wrong person is. Being single by choice doesn't mean that you don't have people in your DM or men lined up that you just don't want. Single by choice means this. You've looked at what's available and said, I refuse to lower my standards or compromise my peace.
What the hell? Y'all missed it. Put the S on it. That is single by choices. You looked around, you got a couple options. All right, your life, you blowed out, you probably got kids, you've been making terrible choices that have led you to this point.
She said, y'all think that we don't have guys in our DMs. We know you got guys in your DMs. She states, we don't think that she got guys lined up, but she don't like them. No, we know that to be exactly true. The only guys that's lined up are guys you don't even find desirable. We acknowledge everything you said, but y'all can't hear past y'all own hurt and narcissism. Y'all, I told y'all, if y'all want us to start believing y'all, come up here smiling with some fulfillment on y'all face and show us some pictures and images of these mates so we can lay eyes on them and laugh from our bellies.
Just to say I have somebody. It's choosing healing over hurriedness, wholeness over half love, destiny over desperation. It's recognizing that companionship without alignment is chaos, and being tied to the wrong person will drain your spirit, your energy, and your joy.
I tell you what, you ninjas, y'all should have never learned how to prompt ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT prompts. Yeah, I'm choosing happiness over misery, love over pain. You know, get out of here.
You sound like a daggone kundra. So everything they got to do with interdependence is pain, misery, death, huh? y'all, they must tell themselves this to ease the pain, because they sit there and when they lonely and that rose die out and they all numb and discombobulated, they're like, "Do I want a relationship? Nope. Relationship is pain, misery, suffering." And the lies soothe their souls. That it's witchcraft on themselves.
More than being alone ever could. It's saying I'd rather wait on what's right than rush to the arms of someone who doesn't value me. Being single by choice is not rejection. It's discernment, stewardship of your life, your health, your body, and your future. Settling for anyone just because they want you is not a choice. It's bondage. Saying no to misaligned options and yes to yourself, your healing, and your future, that's real choice. And let's kill this statement that says women will die alone and lonely. Why? Because stress kills, and many women in unhealthy marriages carry the weight of neglect.
These women are so broken, and they led by gatekeepers. So this message is being passed down.
Fuck that.
Right.
I need to live. I need to breathe. I got to take my time and my space for me. The hell with y'all. I suffered too much for y'all.
That's where we at. These women are done. They suffered enough. This is what's left after Nug Nug. All right.
Y'all don't get it. Shout out to Mary, man. I've always been a Mary J fan. Shout out to her glow up. But we all have had the chance to see y'all's mates. And y'all cap, man. Like, Mary J, all these women come here and you end up seeing who they ex-husbands are, and they don't never present like any woman ever described. I find that so freaking fascinating. Like, y'all all this, I want a 6 foot, dark, in shape. These ninjas be pale, plump, bald, like, respectfully, man. Shout out to my bald brothers, but they don't too many come asking for that. You know what I'm talking about.
Betrayal or abuse. Women who are single usually pour more into their health, friendships, careers, passions, and personal growth, which increases quality of life and lifespan. Loneliness isn't about whether if you have a spouse, because you could be married and still be lonely. It's about whether if you have connection. Single women often build stronger communities of family, friends, and purpose. So even if a man says that he prefers to be single, it doesn't mean he can't get a woman. It doesn't mean he's undesirable, weak, or can't get one. The truth is, many men who choose singleness are actually doing one of the most responsible things, working on themselves, building their foundation in Christ, and waiting for the woman who aligns with their future, not just their feelings. So make it make sense. To avoid being alone, often end up drained, sick, and dying early, while women who remain single and whole are out here thriving. And
this is ChatGPT. They all are spewing this rhetoric. All right. Why are y'all telling this to younger women instead of telling them the truth? All right. Don't mismanage your kudakata like I did. Don't have these kids. Don't be messing around with the, nug nugs or whatever you was doing when you was young, that now y'all old and y'all telling these young women that ain't right.
Single women and single men do not move the same. It's not the same. Seeing a different woman leave a man's house or every Friday because he's single and he got it going on for himself and he knocking them down, that's Boomhauer. off of King of the Hill. That's just Boom Howard knocking them down. That's what he do. Single guy doing his thing. Nobody's getting hurt. But when you see men Friday after Friday leaving some woman's house, so you sitting there like, do I gotta spare $40 on me? Cause she must be selling it. See, it's totally different. Stop it. Stop.
Man. And shout out to Deep Thoughts on Life. He says modern women are too inconsistent to have standards. They will bend to their flesh. I thought he said something else. Bend to their flesh every opportunity. That's not standards.
It's not standards. That's lustful.
And shout out to Noodles Jefferson. Says they are getting their excuses ready for Valentine's Day failure.
It is right around the corner. And I seen the Valentine's Day at Wally World. Oh God, Valentine's Day. Pathetic.
It is.
And living life longer. Who's really losing? Here's the reality. It's better to be single and building than married and broken. So many of y'all clown women and men for being single, but the real clowns are stuck in relationships just to prove that they have somebody. Single by choice doesn't mean you can't have somebody. Just means you refuse to have anybody. Yep, I said it.
Before she go on, I mean, it's nonsense. Men and women, like you say, are not the same. And just tell the truth. Look at you. Like we say, look at you, sister. Show us a picture of you when you was 21 years old. It's night and day. That younger version, she wasn't talking like this. She was full of life before Nug Nug got her.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
I don't like her because she'll telling half truths, and they're more believable. That's true. Just because you are single by choices doesn't mean you can't have anybody. Again, we've said that. However, being single by choices does mean you cannot have the man you desire. And by your words, you prove that. The men that are lined up, you don't find them desirable. Case freaking closed. There's no argument here. We're not arguing with your sister. A little bit because there's some lies in there. But for the most part, we're in agreement.
Yep, I said it.
And remember, ladies, all a man ever has to offer you is these things.
I'm going to go ahead and spare you all the time and energy because this is a 4-minute long video where she goes on to list every bad thing that a man could ever possibly do or say to you or give you, right? However, for those of us that don't live in feminist Lululand and we're here in reality, I would like to point out a couple of things. One, this woman probably does not have a man, right? The women that make this type of content never have men. And you would think that she would be off somewhere, not thinking about men, not making lists about men, not making her content about men. And yet, here we are. It's giving male-centered, is it not? I'm just saying. But number 2, these women never seem happy. And they're trying to convince you to not be around men because men will make you miserable and they'll give you trauma and diseases and heartache. And yet she doesn't have a man and she's still miserable. See, it doesn't help. They're trying to invite you into their misery. The phrase single women keep women single is so true. This woman is trying to keep you single and in her misery because she wants company. Don't you dare let her. I understand that there are pros and cons in being in a relationship. We all do. However, sitting at home by yourself complaining about a relationship you don't have, that's a specific type of misery I would never like to be a part of. Thank you.
Yeah. Boom, shout out to this sister. All right. She trying to work on her sainthood. I see you. So she's standing in the gap. We need good women to counter this message about decentering and all this stuff.
Beautifully said. Look at this sister. Look at this representation. A bravo. Come for her long, natural, beautiful hair, glowing skin. Look like she don't drink no soda pop. Telling y'all the truth. Preach your own, sister. Go ahead and find you a husband. Stop playing with it. G Honda, where y'all at? Y'all better recognize a wife when y'all see one. She look like she waiting to bake one of y'all some mighty fine foods from scratch, not from jars and cans.
Man. And shout out to Nicole Lovely with the 5-ball. She says, why does marriage option always have to be miserable and sad? She says, shout out to happy, thriving marriages. Hit the like button. Merci beaucoup.
because shout out to Nicole Lovely, because that's pretty much all they have seen. There's some truth in their misery. For the most part, all they saw were these upside down, miserable marriage with unsatiated women. But like you said, shout out to the thriving marriages. They out there. Search YouTube, search the homestead community, stuff like that. You're gonna see folks just living life, enjoying life, being productive. But they out there. Appreciate you, Nicole Lovely.
And there you go. Like I said, sisters like her, but women like her ain't nothing but the sub.
Funky sub for you.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah,
Yeah, shout out to all the happily married folks. Listen, my wife and I, we talk about it. You know, we are able to reflect on the dating scene and realize how fortunate we are. And I would agree. Like, I could not imagine being in a relationship, living with somebody, and you don't even like being around them. Like, I love when me and my wife can sneak away and spend some time to ourselves, go out, to the stores and stuff. Like, we old fashioned, like we enjoy our time together. It's nothing better. Y'all tripping, but I get it. If we like one another and every day you wake up trying to figure out how you can be with somebody else, that's got to be draining and depressing.
That part. So there's 2 sides of the coin, or you end up out here like my girl, $1 million mommy. So she got her a man. I don't know if they married, but she got a man.
$1 million penis. Ooh, these bills gonna be studied.
Somebody said in my comments, when she lose that stomach, it's gonna be over. It's over now. I'm the shit. What are you it's been over. It's the wrap.
So they in the comments, they say when she lose that stomach, man, listen.
I know you can't stand it, fat bandit.
Oh, no.
Yeah, get the heck out of here, sister. I don't know what that Kudakata, man. It's ridiculous. Look at them legs. Listen to her.
Somebody said in my comments, when she lose that stomach, it's gonna be over. It's over now. I'm the shit. What are you it's been over. It's the wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Get out of here, man.
No, you can't stand it. Thick bandit. Hush up. You look like you always funky. There's no way this is it. So y'all be putting a cap on God's power. If this is a rap, you see what I'm saying? She's like, it's a rap now. This is it. This is the Mecca. Built crazy. If a grown man, if an offensive guard showed up to NFL training camp built like this, they would put him on the weight loss regimen. Like, let that simmer in your spirit, man. You built wrong.
Somebody said in my comments, when she lose that stomach, it's gonna be over. It's over now. I'm the shit. What are you it's been over. It's the wrap. Right now I'm blowed, y'all, so y'all bear with me if I stumble over my words. John's sister called him and said that I'm slow. And let me show you, I could have called your phone to check you about
Now y'all gonna let Mr. Walker educate y'all on these streams. Yeah, we're gonna let her talk in a minute, but it's a lot and it's speculation because they obviously ain't gonna show us, unfortunately.
She got these daggone twine strings strewn across the ceiling. She gotta have something strapped to that roof. What's strapped to that roof? And she got twine. That's twine. This is some ignorant stuff, man. I got a ball of twine around somewhere. She got some damn twine, man.
Well,
Like,
she started off this video by saying her husband's sister called and told him he think that she is slow.
Well, you got twine. All right, let's go see. All right, we'll see. Maybe BB shit.
John's sister called him and said that I'm slow. And let me show you, I could have called your phone to check you about you calling me slow. But since I'm not slow, I know you watching and I'm going to make every coin count. So what I got to say to you, I'm going to get paid for it to show you just how not slow I am. Okay? You said that John, you and your wife, slow and slower. That's them your words. That we make all this money from the internet and we out here. What if the internet shut down? What we gonna do then? What we gonna do then? That's what you said. What make you? I'm gonna go back to the basics of braid and booking with your brother loading hair. Just like he pick up the camera and record for me. We've been doing this way to Johnson Kinder Court when we had to turn in the projects. We've been making a way out of nowhere. So what make you think that if the internet shut down, we ain't gonna do the same? God gave me a gift. I don't gotta clock in for nobody. I don't clock in. I don't. So slow would be you. Slow would be you. Because if the government shut down, what are you going to do? What are your options? Because I still got options.
Huh. Hey. Listen, she come from the school of Peach McIntyre. So, you know what I mean? They stand on the bread they make. Like I said, I wouldn't say, what if the internet shut down? You know, you can get on her health. Yeah, what if she don't? Yeah, about your health and making it. But hey, as long as she up here, people gonna watch her. But you got to be here. Longevity, you got to survive.
There you go. Yeah, that's a little bit of hate. The internet ain't going nowhere. I'm betting on it. Yeah, he tripping. But you ain't making no argument for you not being slow, baby. And Mr. X's stills ain't helping you either. Yeah, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Mr. Gino. Yeah, this twine, like, explain the twine and understand this vehicle. It's a lot. It's not just the twine. It's also the $24,000 Suburban too. Like, y'all done forgot. I shall never forget. She is currently in a $24,000 Suburban. They got at least 185,000 miles on the minimum, and the transmission is wonky. So, and the twine. I guarantee you it's a mattress on the roof. It's a mattress up there. I know it. And that twine, y'all don't get that twine is rough. It's abrasive. By the time they get to where they're going, she's going to bend on warm marks down to the primer. Trying to tell you, it's just pure ignorance, man.
Don't call me slow, because slow ain't money in the bank, money in the pocket, all my bills paid, and still can finance your whole lifestyle. That's what you call the smartest one in the bunch. Playing checkers, not chess. Oh, okay. Don't call your brother. Talk about me being slow. Call him to see how he doing. Chess, not checkers. However.
Nah.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Yeah. She said, we playing checkers, not chess. Exactly. Then her husband was over there. It took him about 20 seconds. He said, hey, babe, it's chess, not checkers. And she over there like, hell, it's Candyland, not Monopoly. It's Connect 4, not Scrabble. It's Yahtzee. Man, get the hell out of here.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
Shout out to Cam Newton. It's getting real eclectic over here. Heavy on the end. In for ignorant as heck. This is a parody. Folks are walking parodies. You don't even have to clip this. You see what I'm saying? You can just run this straight through. No breaks, and it's a parody. And she thought she was up here clocking T, right? Yeah, I hate that mess. No, you a parody. It's a joke. All you gotta do is add some subtitles, a couple little whimsical sound effects. Done and done.
Listen to her. She said it with her whole chest. Huh.
What are you gonna do? What are your options? Because I still got options.
Auctions.
Don't call me slow, because slow ain't money in the bank, money in the pocket, all my bills paid, and still can finance your whole lifestyle.
Ooh.
That's what you call the smartest one in the bunch. Playing checkers, not chess. Oh, okay. Don't call your brother. Talk about me being slow. Call him to see how he doing. Chestnut checkers. However, however you say it. The bank account they give it slow.
I missed that.
Yeah. So this whole rant is about her not being slow. And then she said, we playing checkers, not chess. I mean, y'all need not talk. Just work, prove, show us you ain't slow. But when y'all get to talking, that don't help.
Shout out to athletics. Shout out to just diabolical, mean, brutish coaches just keeping it a buck. Like, just keep your mouth shut if you don't know what you're talking about. Because you open your mouth up, you're going to sound stupid. Yeah, I come from a non-Collin era, and I thank God every day I did. It seemed hard when you was a kid, but I thank God. Because y'all need to learn when to shut up. I do. I know when to shut up. I promise you. Y'all don't. Y'all out here playing checkers, not chess. And you think you're getting ahead of the game. Shut up.
She know what I was talking about. Find y'all something else better to talk about than me. Because the one thing I'm going to do is show up on this internet and twirl. And that's what separates me from everybody else that want to do this internet. Mind the business that pay you. Don't call him calling me slow. Because I don't bother you or nobody else. Get ready with me, Walmart edition. Now, Walmart, why is it that City Trends has...
All right, hold on.
Here to the no. To the no, here to the no.
David says, more like she wants to eat a chicken wrap.
Heavy on the ranch dressing, David.
Yeah, a chicken wrapped in what? A chicken wrapped in chicken?
Yeah.
All right.
Chicken wrapped in bacon. Gotta leave the, can't forget the bacon.
And Richard, Milwaukee's finest. We drinking out of soup cans. He thoughts she had that stomach for decades.
She went to a tattoo parlor. He went to a tattoo parlor. Whatever man or woman tattooed them butterfly wings on the side of that crater,
It's pretty unique. You got to give it to him. It's giving butterfly. A big butterfly.
It's just giving Mothman prophecies. Man, that is wicked. Wicked. She exposed that to strangers, like put some wings on the side of this crater right now.
This is too much. Shout out Internet Passport. A woman wearing a Cuban link chain is a red flag.
I agree. Quite masculine, yes.
Here we go.
Get ready with me, Walmart edition. Now, Walmart, why is it that City Trends has reached out to me and sent the contract for sponsorship, but you guys have not? I declined City Trends because Walmart, I want to work with you. I'm waiting patiently on you. So I'm just going to leave that there. Like, I'm declining others for you. But get ready with me, Walmart edition. So I just got me a simple workout like I always do. This is a 2X.
2X.
Let's get it. So, like I told y'all, this is my Get Ready With Me Walmart edition. And I'm a little salty because City Trends has reached out to...
Where you at, Raquel? She done squoze into them 2X Lululemons. Y'all better believe that's some of the finest fabrics, but the size is only go so big. You ain't about to walk in Lulu like y'all got a 4X. They're going to be like...
Here to the no. To the no, here to the no.
Oh my, I can't stand sisters like this because from the neck up, shout out the headshot Shorty. She ain't nothing ugly about the sister with the makeup on. Hey, they go crucify me. But anytime these sisters anytime they think they face card don't decline, they let their body just go to poop. I swear for Lord, prove me wrong. But yeah, they buy a bigger size or don't. I know she ain't. She gonna buy a smaller size. I about hope she don't see this because she got smoked, and I don't want to get attacked by one of the lower special babies.
Me for sponsorship, before Walmart, and y'all know how I feel about Walmart. Like, I'm in there like all the time. I get all my kids' stuff from out of there. I get all my stuff from out of there. I get all my husband's stuff from out of there. I get the dog stuff from out of there. I get the cat stuff from out of there. Like Walmart. I have videos, and we have millions.
Yeah, allegedly she had like 5 dogs, like 5 kids, 5 dogs, and like a cat or 2, and a man. And she trying to get a sponsorship from Walmart. That's the intentions of this video. She tagged Walmart. She said, I stopped shopping at City Trends. I only shop with y'all. I spend a lot of money with y'all. Sponsor me. Sponsor this. What can Walmart do with this?
You know what? They're gonna send this right to Shaq. They're gonna say, Shaq, you know, Shaq own the Reebok at Walmart. They'll say, Shaq, this one of your folks, man. Give her some Reebok, Ninja. So she can leave us alone.
Of views together, like, we would be great partners. What are you waiting on? Like, I declined City Trends for you all. I'm waiting. Like, I just had to get that out before I get my day started. Like, I'm your girl. Y'all my folks. Like, I'm waiting on y'all. And y'all, Walmart had these cute little panda slippers. Y'all know I love these type of slippers. Yes, I wear them outside. And they were on clearance.
You about to make Mr. Walker have a full-blown faint. I'm about to see Mr. Walker pack. Yeah, shout out to the panda slippers. And you damn right she about to wear them outside with her gut out. Oh, her and Mr. Walker need to cross paths somewhere in the universe. All right, I just needed to happen with the panda slippers. And will.
This is why we refer to this mess as Vaudeville. You know, because they are proud of their ignorance. Proud. And nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. I wasn't God's gonna leave it alone. He said, these my panda slippers, house shoes. And just in case, for inquiring minds, yeah, I wear them outside in the snow and the rain and the soot and get them all nasty and filled with bacteria. Then I walks right back in the house and walk all through the house with them and just spray and cross-contaminating everything. You know, bums be peeing and spitting on the ground. Dogs be peeing everywhere. Y'all just out there. She got all these dogs. It's fecal matter all through that house. Enjoy your panda slippers.
Oh, Lord. And EV says, drop kick me, Jesus.
Man.
And Dee, she come through. There's ain't a damn thing juicy about that.
Oh, now wait.
Huh?
So what is it?
Huh? And Triple X says, that girl is a Crane from the Ninja Turtles.
Hey, Triple X, you ain't right. You ain't wrong either.
There we go. And Mr. Clay, been a member 19 months, says, what's up, nephew? Salute SBC Nation in the chat.
Appreciate you, Mr. Clay. You see what's up a whole lot.
Black Uni, Shorty, you a liar. You are slow. He says, Walmart don't need your promo, big draws.
She said, Walmart, I rejected City Trends for y'all. Walmart about to contact her and say, call City Trends back and tell them you accept because you ain't getting a dang on offer from Mr. Walton.
Shout out to Squeegee Kid. Says the rolls can fit in that belly button.
Don't give no ideas. That's wow.
Hell, a lot of things. You can put like ketchup or ranch dressing. You can put condiments in there for your chicken nuggets and fries.
So she be eating rotel out her belly button.
Beats for Days says that's not a butterfly. That's a
pterodactyl.
Okay, pterodactyl.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Not the SBC. I never knew how you spelled pterodactyl till I came over here. Yeah, that's a wild spelling. Yeah.
You were about to get me saying crazy. You tried to Ron Burgundy. Good try. Respect. Learn something new. We always learning.
That's a wild spell. I know. Yeah, they got me. Yeah, they got me. I struggled.
I was leaning, but I was like, okay. And shout out to Stephen James. Is that one of Mr. Walker's old girl? All right.
Absolutely not, brother Steve.
And Richard, how much to remove this walrus, Gavin?
Y'all got to eat this figuratively and literally, yeah, not figuratively, literally.
It's for $13, so go get y'all some. But yeah, this is a chill day for me. This is what a chill day looks like for me outside with the kids. So yeah. But Walmart, hit me up.
Nope.
Catch us outside. Heard. Let's talk about this. And I only want to talk about this one time and one time only. I have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old son. I don't have to worry about dating right now with my 13-year-old son. But for that 16-year-old, if your daughter comes in contact with my son, and I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. If your daughter comes in contact with my son and they call themselves dating or whatever it is that these young kids do not think because your daughter is attached to my son that my son is financially responsible for your daughter in no way, shape, or form. That means her hair, her nails, her phone bill, anything that is your responsibility while she's under your roof. Do not think that because of what you think I have, that your daughter being attached to my son means a coin.
I remember when I lost my mind. Oh, I'm just about to lose my mind.
Look at that damn crab boil. So here we go. Y'all saying who gonna eat all that? Her 5 kids, her husband. All right, the kids eat crab legs. The babies, 2-3 years old, gonna be busting down on crab boils. All right, get this understood. And they may have company, who knows? I doubt it. Ain't gonna be no leftovers. And she down in Tampa, Florida. So I don't know what the seafood. Maybe it's cheaper. Who knows?
I don't know. It's just way too much. Her gut is like only a dually sausage back there. So don't none of it look appetizing. You know that the internet gonna internet. And you know, maybe it's still raw, but ain't nothing seasoned. It look bland as heck. Yeah, if you're gonna come here talking cash money like you is, every presentation need to be peak. Your food look tasteless. Now, I don't care. I don't care. It look tasteless, look nasty. I don't give a crap. You should have came up here with it balling, talking all this cash money. She said, if your daughter, I thought she gonna say something more diabolical. But she said, just because your daughter's attached to her son, whatever that means, that don't mean that you get the perks of her egregious pandas empire. That don't mean no coins for you.
Because it does not. Okay. Now, if I grow to love your daughter, or if you know it is what it is, of course I'm going to love her. Of course, when she's with me, I'm going to feed her. I'm going to buy her. On Christmas, she's going to get gifts. All of those things. But the daily necessities, day-to-day living, clothes, shoes, phone bills, you know,
and don't get this understood. This is a stunt within itself. Just a video. Is she stunting on y'all? Like, look all this crab. Look at these sausages and corn and green bean, potato, tomato, all that. This is a stunt. What y'all eating? This is probably like a Wednesday, a one-off. He said, this is what we do.
It is a stunt. You want to know, and this is a stunt on the extremely impoverished. Trust me, I know. When you are in the projects and among the projects and got project mentality, you dream of a spread like this. The only way you can really afford to go to the seafood place and get this much seafood, like your dope selling cousin, then read up and made out nice, and he just gave you a little something. Extreme things have to happen. You're not getting a bonus from work or working overtime and acquiring this. So pretty much she is like, anybody living in the hood, I have acquired the meal that you can only dream of. Y'all can't pull this off. What is that? I don't know. About $1,000? I don't know. I'm bad at this stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, there we are. Another thing, could it be a tax write-off? If she up here mukbanging and making 100%. Content around it? You see what I'm saying? We don't know. Shout out to Bonquisha. We don't know what they sorcery.
For anything you show on camera is a tax write-off. Anything you show on camera during your live or whatever, it qualifies as a tax write-off. It easily. So on camera is part of your production. Hint.
So there we go. Definitely probably a portion of it. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if she's mukbang content. dang near all of it, I would have to imagine it's part of her production. It's part of her production cost.
Well, she got to do it right now, Bonk. We got to have a business set up, business accounts,
yes,
debits and credits. And
yes.
then we seen her at the damn tax office. She said she ain't got no receipts. She don't know what she made. So that'd be y'all problem.
I forgot about that. Yeah, but shout out to her for being transparent. We're going to see how long that lasts, because the IRS, they don't care how transparent you are. They're like, what the hell am I cut at?
Upkeeps and things. Do not think that that's my son's responsibility, because he's still a teenager. These kids ain't got no business date anyway. But the way it's set up in this day and age of time, I know what's going to happen. And I know my sons are big deals. But please don't think that because their mama is the big deal, that your daughter going to be cashing out. Because she's not. Less than 3 months ago, I purchased a 2016 Chevy Suburban. $20,000, $24,000. Transmission went completely out. Okay, so right now I am without transportation, but that's okay because Crystal Green has come in my life. And as I told y'all a couple days ago, my credit score was 468. She took everything, wiped it clean, okay? I am now car shopping so that I can go and pick me up a car with $0 down. Y'all think it's a game, but it's not a game. I'm about to show y'all the whole way through, okay? That's not what we're here for today. What we are here for today is to let you know that Miss Crystal is going to be having a course that teaches you about credit repairs. And she's doing that tomorrow, and it will be free. So I'm going to let her enlighten y'all a little bit about her class.
I remember when I lost my mind.
Here we go. More of that Peach McIntyre, this paid advertising. You're going to have a class. I'm going to get a brand new car. I'm putting $0 money down. You know, show us the way, Bonquisha.
It's predatory. It's extreme. Yeah, thank you. 10,000 in interest. She purchased a 2016 this year. She purchased a 2016 Suburban for $24,000. She paid cash, so she thought, I don't know. 2016, I'm on Auto Trader right now. I'm about to see what the average mileage is. Yeah, the transmission gone. Tell us how many, see what I'm saying? Tell us how many miles on it. If you say I bought this 2016 Suburban, it was clean, it only had 70,000 miles on it. That would be extremely low for that year and that kind of car. Then maybe we could ride with you. But you like, it had about 230,000 miles on it. Wouldn't nobody be surprised. She can't say that though. She can't say I bought a 2016 Suburban with 300,000 miles on it and the transmission went out. People are like, of course it did.
And shout out to, who is this here? Brother Steven, come through with the super sticker.
Appreciate you, brother Steven Richards.
And Twan John with the fireball says, after seeing this, swear to God, I'm going on a diet tomorrow. No more liquor and herb for a while. Pray for me.
I hear you. Is that that's what's the name with that Fox body? I forget his dang other screen name, but we appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you. And brother David Ford come back, says, shut up. Those sons are embarrassed that you are their mother. It is not a flex for them at all. He says they came from you.
And their peers can see you, man.
and the parents. So the parents is like, my daughter is dating. All right, they doing research. Oh, that's the $1 million mommy. Yeah, we make sure she getting you stuff, especially if it's another ratchet mom. So
that's protocol in the hood. Daggone right. You flex that money you got. Stop. You from the hood. Don't act brand new now. Shoot.
And Rashad says, Mr. Walker, what's that twine or that twin?
That twine holding the door closed. Yeah. It was 2 rounds in the front. It was definitely holding something down, OG. I thought it was holding the doors, but that's too much work. And they'll not have tied it right knot for that. But I hear you. I feel you.
What she has to offer, because baby, she got it going on. Miss Crystal Green, y'all.
Okay, so tomorrow what we're going to be doing is going to be a free masterclass
I'm going to go over the things that you can
Free
get once
masterclass.
you repair your credit. If you're trying to get a personal loan, a credit card, a vehicle, like Kiara, all of that. But it's going to start with your credit. It's going to start with you removing the collections, the charge-offs, the repos, even bankruptcies. It doesn't matter. And tomorrow in that free funding masterclass, you're going to have the option.
Yeah, free. That's that Kundra madness. It's a breadcrumb. So the free masterclass is to get you in the room, and they're gonna start telling you about success stories and about success. They're gonna show you. They're gonna show you all the bells and the whistles and the lights and the bling. But if you want to know how it's done, now you gotta pay. But once you're there, you're gonna be like, man, this is legit. I need to know more. And that's their job to sell it to you for free.
Here we go. I done pulled up all the 2016 Chevy Suburbans. And surprisingly, they're all falling around $24,000. And we're looking at mileages between 110 to 170,000 miles, 180,000, 190,000. So she got, I'm not letting this go because she thinks she got a lawsuit from going to a buy here, pay here place and handing over cash. And then now the transmission go. I'm stressed out about this because ninjas do this in the hood all the time. $24,000 may have been significant for a Hyundai Santa Fe. You get one brand spanking new, no miles. But for a huge land yacht of a Suburban, not so significant. Learn from this, folks. It's a learning. So there's a learn that you can learn from this, not just laugh.
And shout out to Twan John. He says the Stang was my father's. He says my 2014, what's that, Dakota? Triple Sport, double cab 4x4 is my daily. Only cost me $26 for $130K.
Okay. Tacoma TRD Sport double cab. That Toyota. Yeah, them things is nice. Okay.
Shout out to you, brother.
To join the community and get started right away before this new year comes. So you get your credit in order, you can get your house, vehicle. If you just want, I don't know, a loan for your business, whatever it is, we're gonna be able to start that tomorrow.
I know that's right, y'all. And she is not coming to play. Look, I'm the one that's playing. She's telling me do this, do that, and I'm dragging my feet, but I'm getting on it, y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna be showing y'all the whole, the proof in the pudding with me. Y'all will see me pulling up thanks to Miss Crystal, but y'all don't miss that class tomorrow. Get y'all credit together for 2026. It is free. There's no reason why you shouldn't be there. Go and follow Miss Crystal so that you can be on time for that Zoom class tomorrow for your credit, okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I just found out that LTVs are now Premier. If you can see it, Premier. And they don't come with the TVs installed already.
My God.
You have to pre-order them and request it. So the TVs are going to be out of the picture because I'm ready now. And they could just my kids could just bring their devices with them. They have internet on their tablet, so they'll be fine without the TV. But the TVs in the back was definitely a win because they will sit down and watch movie after movie after. Ooh, but baby, this black on black gonna do me just right. Her.
Yeah. There you go. So she done went to the lot, got a brand new Suburban, no money down. All right, she wanted the TVs in the headrest, but they didn't have it, so she had to wait. And she said the kids cool, they got iPads and all that. And here we are, brand new.
This is not a win by any stretch.
So she done spent bread. What happened to that $24K? It's just gone. I guess she probably traded the truck in, got a little something. Because they gonna put a tranny in and put it on the lot.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Oh my goodness. So she got that's a brand new boy. I can tell by the way doors closed. And you just struggled. You in such bad shape financially. You gotta put a lump sum down to get a car. Shout out to your 2016 that just went out. How is this a thing? Like, I don't understand this. I ain't gonna hold you. This do seem like magic. If I'm run down nug in the hood and I'm seeing this and I know my credit is 320, I'm gonna see what this about too. The interest rate got to be criminal. Shout out to T Money. T Money said he had enough with all these predatory interest rates. He said he about to start putting limits on it. But there might be hope, Bonquisha. Yeah, because you paying about $1 on the dollar.
Yeah, until then, we putting her back in the sub.
Always got a rat for you.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we talked about, folks buying these big luxury vehicles, not understanding that an elevated maintenance cost comes with luxury. You got a basic car, a basic strut assembly, spring and shock can cost you as low as $150. You get in these Suburbans with magnetic ride control and you driving on wild banging curbs and insurance and warranty gonna cover it. And that magnetic airbag, whatever strut go out. Now you're talking about $1,500. Y'all better figure it out.
So here we are. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. We talking about modern women claim to be single by choice in 2026. We got another one.
Oh God.
One thing about me, when I see the girls post their relationship photos and, they be on their date nights and they be writing these long posts about their men and whatever, I never feel bad about being single. Like, I never get down on myself about being single. I never feel less than because I'm single. Because one thing I know to be true is that the girls be putting up with some things that you can't even imagine just to say they got a piece of man. And I'm not just talking about the typical cheating, because if I'm being honest, I only know one man that's faithful to his wife, and that is Tony Gaskins. And I don't even know him personally. He is my virtual mentor. But one thing I do know to be true, Tony Gaskins do not play about Miss Cherie Gaskins, point blank, period, as he would say. And this is no shade, but for instance, I was just on a live with a girl and she was saying how her man that she was with for 4 years, almost 5, had the worst hygiene. Like, it was so bad her family wouldn't even invite her to the family functions anymore because her man stinks so bad. But we all know.
Y'all women need to stop. This is wicked. This woman, another one of these women trying to get married men. Talk about the only married man I know, only good man is a married man, Tony Gaskins. Yeah, he my virtual mentor. Yeah, man, I don't know. You muted.
Water finds its level. Y'all sisters keep coming up here doing yourselves a disservice, talking about how funky, unhygienic, and small meat of a man y'all got. Why is this the only man that will deal with you? Y'all got to figure this out. Your significant other is a reflection of you. There's no freaking way around that. He all funky and stank. We grew up with folks living like this. Mother sucker stank. And this is what y'all qualify for, because y'all don't be a breath of fresh air either.
The worst hygiene. Like, it was so bad her family wouldn't even invite her to the family functions anymore because her man stinks so bad. But we all know in any relationship that you get in, there's gonna be some type of compromise. Like, you can't have everything. You're gonna have to compromise on some things. But being with somebody that don't wash their ass, I can't compromise on that. And y'all, the way she was describing this man's BO.
Can we stop in 2026 telling stories as if you are talking about your best friend, but you're talking about yourself? We had the woman last night talking about getting a train ran on her, and it's always something. Yeah, let me tell you about my best friend and what happened to her. Her man stank, and no, just it's about you, or don't say it at all. I mean, what we doing?
Come on, man. You talk about the daggone hygiene, fellas. Let's address it, fellas. Don't let this be you. I have reason to believe you could be, plump brother. You ain't got to be the most fit brother, but your hygiene, your physical intimacy session should be aromatherapy. They shouldn't be going down here, licking there, and smelling nothing nasty on it. There's no need, especially men. We ain't got leaking orifices. Come on, man. There's no reason to be funky. It's very easy to be smelling good all the time. It is. And I labored most of my life outside in the dirt, muck, and sometimes in the doo-doo. It ain't nothing to go and wash up and be smelling good. Ain't no need, fellas. Wash your balls, man.
And the way he took care of himself, like he was walking around with Hershey Kisses in his drawers. Like, first of all,
how do you know your girl? See what I'm saying? It's just a lie. This was your man. Yeah, my girl's boyfriend walk around.
Hershey Kisses, whole doo-doo lumps.
This is weak.
Y'all dealing with dude.
And then we're supposed to take her word at truth. Yeah.
Like, y'all just out here dating wild animals. Okay, fine, enjoy.
commend her for even getting online, even telling this, because it's like, girl, that says a lot about you that you dealt with this for almost 5 years. Like, that's absolutely diabolical to me. So moral of the story is, if you are single and you started 2026 off being single, girl, it's okay, because you just never know the things that the girls be dealing with just to say that they have a man.
Ain't no woman single by choice. You single because you failed at finding a suitable man. Because it's not up to them to decide if they're going to be a girlfriend or a wife. It's up to men. So stop lying to us talking about, oh, I'm single by choice. You're not single by choice. You're single because you failed at it.
A man is one of the easiest things to get. If it's getting late in the club and the lights are getting ready to come on, he'll take anything. If there's 5 men standing outside a gas station and a woman says, which one of you is coming home tonight? At least one of those men is going to raise his hand.
Huh. Hey. There we go. So as long as they getting hunched on, they ain't single. All right. If you ain't married, then you single. For the rest of peace to the Godfather, all that. But their theory right now is, if I'm getting hunched on, I'm not single. Go to the gas station, get some meat. I can get meat anywhere. We ain't single. It's the easiest thing.
They indirectly throw themselves at the bottom of the barrel. She said, when the club lights come on, she said, and the guy ain't locked nothing down, he will take, her words, anything. You want to qualify as anything? Yes, y'all. We're not arguing with y'all. Yes, that's facts. Shout out to the college experience, man. Somebody land something. I need something. Yeah, come on. Somebody come on. That's you. The last call before the lotion. Shout out to the Godfather. And you proud of these things? Mother, some dude sitting there like Jergens, cherry almond lotion or Bonquisha.
It is so rare that men are actually approached and pursued by women that when they get it, they almost can never turn it down. You're talking about the same men that can't resist a corpse in a funeral home or a coma patient? The same men that can't resist a turkey in a turkey factory?
Hold on. They take one man and one example, and it's all you ninjas is hunching corpses at the funeral. All you ninjas hunch turkeys. Baby, there was one thick and twisted individual. That is not all men at all.
We going to the 8th circle of Hades. It's only supposed to be 7 circles. She done put the black man down in the 8th one. Talk about hunting necrophilia, hunching on zombies. Like, very few men out here, want to hunch on farm animals. Shout out to JP talking about big booty sheep. Look at the men. Look at the pedigree of said man before you throw that on all of us. Please, we beg of you.
I mean, this is misandry. This is pure hatred for men. To where she would say this is all men because this is what she thinks.
Yeah. I don't want to do the research. I don't recall anybody banging a turkey, but we men, I won't put it past no disgruntled deranged ninja. Yeah, ain't no limit.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Get out there banging a tailpipe before, so on a car.
Yeah, like come on, turkey.
Yeah. But like you say, that's one off. So here we go. This is weak.
Resist a corpse in a funeral home or a coma patient? The same men that can't resist a turkey in a turkey factory? Now all of a sudden they're the ones that are picky? No, women are the ones that are picky. It's not a male loneliness epidemic because women can't find a man. It's a male loneliness epidemic because women can't find a good man, and there is a difference. They can't find a man worth giving up their singlehood for. They can't find a man worth risking their pH balance. They can't find a man worth risking their mental health. They can't find a man who doesn't weaponize his incompetence, who's emotionally intelligent, who's kind, who's generous, who's caring.
You know what? At this point,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts.
we don't care. We don't care what you think or what y'all can't find. Godspeed, good luck. All right, you don't qualify.
I can't wait for the first time I get the opportunity to yell out in public. I can't wait for somebody to try to pick an argument with me in public. I'm gonna scream just that. I'm not arguing with you. I don't give a F what you think. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. There ain't nothing else you got to say to me now. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Leave me alone.
Can't find a man worth risking their mental health. They can't find a man who doesn't weaponize his incompetence, who's emotionally intelligent, who's kind, who's generous, who's caring, who's not asking her stupid questions like what does she bring to a table, because he knows what a woman brings to a man's life. Women are single by choice not because their picker is broken, it's because the pickings are slim. Women create single family households. There, I said it. Y'all do. Y'all make yourself single moms and then y'all blame everybody else for it. Because at the end of the day, if it's your body, your choice, right? Most women don't believe in that concept unless it's a nigga she really ain't fucking with like that. Yeah, she'll get rid of the baby. You know, or if she really is fucking with the nigga real tough and she really believe by getting rid of the baby, you know, they might have a better chance of working out. She might do it. But 9 times out of 10, she looks at that baby as a form of setup. She getting welfare, she getting Section 8, she getting all this other stuff that she's gonna get from the benefits of the baby. And most of the time keeping a nigga around, which a lot of women don't want to admit, they didn't want to keep that nigga around. Then all of a sudden you keep the baby, then all of a sudden he a bum ass nigga and he this and the fifth, but he wasn't that when you was keeping the baby after he asked you not to. So you are a single mom by choice. 9 times out of 9, 10 times out of 10, you are a single mom by choice. Because if you didn't like that nigga, if you really wasn't fucking with him, that baby gonna be up there with grandma, grandpa, Aunt Jackie, Uncle Becky, whoever else, St. Jude, Jesus, whoever else is there to greet that motherfucker at the end of that surgery. Because you ain't gonna keep no baby you don't want. That's the end of it.
Oh, this is treason. All right, they be coming for this sister. It's a lot going on the internet right now. All right, a lot of truth over lies. A lot of lies, but we got to spread the truth.
We need more acts of treason like this coming from sisters that present like this. Yeah, the messenger matters today. You got to attack this madness on all fronts. There you go. She's believable. Look at this sister. She don't look scorned. She does not appear to be one of these sisters not getting her desired outcome. Yeah, we hear you, sister. Talk to them. Single women creating these single mom households. And why is that a problem? Because the young men and women that emerge from them, like Jokers and Harley Quinn, they're not exactly good for the group, community, or even themselves.
Yes. And shout out to Noodles Jefferson. Says, am I slow? Can't transmissions be fixed or replaced?
It can. For about a solid $6,000, $7,000 that she ain't got.
There we go.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Deep Thought says she looked like she had psoriasis of the head.
Not this baby.
This one here.
Oh, yeah. I was trying to see where her headline started. So, yeah, it's bad.
What they call them, scoop balls or whatever?
Yeah, scoop ball.
And Deep Thought says, club lights go on. She suddenly becomes noticed.
And she's proud of that. We called them back. Those were scragglers. Got to get me a scraggler, man. Like,
and B. Wyatt, he says Nug Nug has terrible hygiene on average.
Yes, but that's their man, and they just muscle through it. They muscle through the musty balls.
So we appreciate you, brother. Been a member 24 months. As far as these women, more sub, no glaze tonight.
All sub. I love it. Down Periscope.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, diamond wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man.
Shout out to the brother Cutie Old One. Ain't seen you in a while, brother. Good to see you, man.
Appreciate you, brother, being here tonight. We far from done. Now we crossing over to the single mom side of it. You got the just single women. Now you got the single mamas.
Oh, she bossed out. 80% of her car glass.
So, got to have some money. Huh?
I'm a 32-year-old single mom, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably never going to get married. Let me preface this by saying that I am not anti-marriage. I think that you should make whatever decision for yourself and your life that you want. I'm just saying where I am and why I don't think that marriage is beneficial to me. In my mind and by my own experiences and calculations, the cons severely outweigh the pros when it comes to marriage as the woman and as the wife in a traditional marriage. The way that I see it, I would be losing out in every single aspect if I were to get married. The expectations for the domestic work, the emotional labor, the mental load would all fall on me. And I know what you guys are going to say. Some men really do their part. Some men really da-da-da-da. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's more the exception than the...
Here we go. We got another one. All right. It's too much work. She don't want to put dishes in the dishwasher, put clothes in the washer. She don't want to call DoorDash to order dinner. Too much.
I get it. Listen, I respect this phenomenon of the modern woman. They are men. I get it. Look at her. She posted up in the Porsche, got her head cocked to the side so you can see the emblem on the headrest. Egregious. These are dudes. They're like, yeah, I ain't cooking, I ain't doing none of that. I get my own money. I want to make the rules. Sisters like this are quite all right having, pro athletes come through and knocking they doonies down. They are quite all right with these faux relationships. Y'all don't get it. They be playing make-believe. They be having week-long romances with select guys, and that satiates them. They like the toxicity and the excitement. It's wicked. I'm putting y'all up on game.
And she come up here, she says she's a 32-year-old single mom, and she accepts her position. And there you go. Like I said, if she was younger and childless, these women start hitting that wall and start speaking like this. It's tied into a misandrous message.
And she has landed somewhere that she think is soft in in the loins of a couple select men. Y'all, we got to address. That's where the hubris. Oh, I'm happy here. Guys are hunching on her. Guys that she like you said, Mr. X. Long as they're getting hunched on, they're good. She's still getting select meats. She respects the game. She expects the hurt that comes along with it, but there is hurt that comes along with it.
rule. And I'm not going to base me spending the rest of my life with somebody off of the few good apples there are amongst the pool of toxic men. When I think about what my ideal life looks like, it's literally the life that I'm living now as a single woman. My house is the way that I want it to be. I decorated the way that I want it to be. There's no mess that I didn't make in the house aside from my 5-year-old, but he's a 5-year-old, so I don't mind cleaning up his mess. He's a kid. I don't want to clean up after a grown man. I don't want somebody in my face every day asking me what's for dinner. I don't want the expectation that you're going to be folding me like a pretzel every night. I don't want to feel the responsibility of having a partner who has high expectations, but is not contributing an equal amount. And
there you go. She got her portion of whatever King's Gold. More than likely, her baby daddy might be some NBA player or something. She got a 5-year-old. You got knocked up at 27. You know, that's a lot of it too. You got a small kid. So you know ain't nobody signing up for this long term. And here you are. You're like, hey, she probably still be hunching her baby daddy who paid for that Porsche, all that.
All of these situations like this with the woman like this and the pro athlete ain't all toxic and mainstream. They could go their separate ways, be fairly cordial. He like, we cool. We didn't work out, but we cool. Matter of fact, here's a Porsche, yeah. Because every time I come around and see my son or daughter, you real nice to me. We still hunching, we cool. You still boost my ego. Those happen. There are cordial co-parenting situations. This very well could be one where they ain't tripping off one another for the most part. He's like, it's cool. I know she do her thing. And she's like, yeah, because the money flowing right now. Money always plays a part.
Me paying the bills is not enough of a contribution for me to want to be married. I don't care if somebody pays every single bill I have. I am a woman who has a lot of things going on. I own 4 homes. I have 3 mortgages. I have landscaping that I pay for. I have things for my son that I pay for. I retired my mom. I pay her mortgage. I mean, your girl has a lot of bills, and your girl is able to take care of all of those bills. So even if there were a man to come in and take responsibility for every single thing I need to pay, even that would not be enough for me to take on the extra burden of having him in my space and in my home. I could make an entire separate video about weaponized incompetence, but I would much rather pay somebody to come and do the things that I need to get done in the house than to simply ask my husband or my partner or the person that I'm with to do it. And now it takes them a week, a month for them to complete a simple task that I'm asking them for. I can just go on my phone and order a TaskRabbit or a plumber or an electrician or whatever or whoever I need to come and do the things that I need. And they're not going to sass me. They're not going to talk back. They're not going to make up excuses, and they're just going to get it done. I'm also somebody who
don't save her. Let her continue on this road. She gonna end up like Vivica Fox and so many more. Claudia Jordan. Yeah, go ahead, boss chick. And she gonna have a lifetime of regrets. All right. She ain't about to wait for none of you ninjas. That's because y'all ain't never been around a resourceful man. So these men are not encouraged to do anything. Either you way dating out of your dating pool and he looking down on you, or he lazy and he ain't doing it. Talk about, I call TaskRabbit. I ain't about to ask a man for nothing.
Gavin X and I had this conversation a while back when we was in heat of our general contracting. Like, we was in a lot of houses, man. We was out there getting to it, man. Salute to us. And, we'd be in there, and a lot of times, the missus would be home. The man would be out working or just not present at all. And I was like, you know what? I can imagine coming home and seeing me in my house, replacing my hot water tank in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not. Call it what you want. Just be as productive as I am, the way my mind thinks, my competitive spirit. Absolutely not. I'm going to replace this. I replace this hot water tank. Like Mr. X said, they don't qualify for this caliber guy. This guy that has a white collar skills, but also got blue collar know-how. A guy that can balance a checkbook and also replace the hot water tank before you get home from work. They don't qualify for that guy, so he don't exist.
And at this point, they refuse to be vulnerable. That's what y'all are witnessing. They ain't about to expose. She said, I'm not asking a man. I would rather boss up and pay for everything before that's because this is coming from brokenness. Whoever knocked you up broke you. Now you're an alpha widow, and now you can't trust nobody.
They don't rather not deal with a guy, like you said, because being interdependent, it's a gift and a curse. You start to expect things from your mate. I expect a hot meal every day, and it comes like clockwork. And you start to have these expectations. You don't know what it's like to say, oh, I need new brakes on the Porsche. And your man gets it done for you expeditiously in a timely fashion. See, because she will realize she will start to depend and expect it. And the first time it don't happen, are you just like the other ninjas? Access denied.
Loves convenience, and I pay for it. Okay, I have my groceries delivered. I have housekeepers that come every 2 weeks. I simplify my life in every way, shape, and form because I do not dream of labor. I don't dream of a difficult life where I'm catering to somebody's son. I'm sorry, that doesn't seem appealing to me. I like to work hard. I make great money. I'm able to delegate the tasks that I don't want to do. I'm able to travel. I'm able to be a present mom, and I have my peace and happiness. And so I just don't really see a world or a way where a man is going to enhance that. However, if there were a man to come into my life who was able to make my life easier, make my life better, and be a partner that I can enjoy time with, I'm not against it. So this is not me saying that I never want a partner, I never want a companion, I want to be, alone for the rest of my life. But to me, that is not the worst case scenario, okay? I would rather be alone and at peace and find happiness within myself and my friendships, with my hobbies, with traveling, the things that I enjoy, than to be in a marriage where I'm underappreciated, where I have somebody who does not respect me, somebody who is out doing God knows what with God knows who. I would rather just have my peace. And so that's really where all
all of this comes from. I have chosen to decenter the idea of marriage in my life and in my future. And I do believe that marriage is not the end all be all. I think there's so much life to live. There's so much adventure to be had.
Because you done got addicted to penis juice, and now truth knocking you smooth across your damn forehead.
At the end of the road, man, this is all that's left. I mean, you get average hunching. Like she said, she don't want to be in the house with a man that's going to try to fold her up like a pretzel every night, which means you get starfish when she calls you once a month, you know?
Just because they may look like something don't mean that the physical intimacy is there. I'm sorry, not sorry. Maybe that'll satiate some of y'all. Yeah, just because it look like a good time don't mean it is. Shout out to the good-looking sexual prudes out here. Yeah, they be like dudes. They develop a dude's mentality. You know, they be like, hurry up and finish. That's wild as heck. If you're a guy and the woman tell you to hurry up and finish, and you do, if you don't immediately dismount her and have some pride about yourself, shame on you. God dang it.
Yes. So welcome to 2026, the year of the boss babes.
She be posting on the gram, she the single one. She don't need no man, she can make her own band. She be posting on the gram, she the single one. She don't need no man, she can make her own bands.
Shout out to Black May. She's a single.
This is wicked. Here we go.
That does not have to revolve around whether or not you are married or whether or not you're a wife. It's 2026, baby. We don't need men anymore. I might want you, but I don't need you. And that's where I'm at with it. So yeah, I know that this might be a hot take and maybe not everyone will agree, but this is where I'm at right now. I'm curious to know how you all feel about this topic. Are you wanting to get married? Let me know how you feel about it and why in the comments.
A few moments later.
Ma'am, where's your husband?
I've turned down 2 proposals because,
Okay,
oh my
how
God,
many children do you have?
there.
How many children do you have?
I have 1 child.
Okay, why are you so upset that I'm telling the reality that men want? Men don't want women who have children by other men, especially productive, competitive, successful men. Higher value men choose overwhelmingly to start their own families. See, what you have a problem with, ma'am, is men finally saying what men have always thought. If you don't want the downsides or consequences that come along with being a single mother, get married before you have a baby.
I appreciate the truth and the honesty.
Then what's the problem? This is another reason dealing with women with children. You get overly emotional because your children are important to you, but they're important to you, not us.
Wow, that is not true.
Your children are important to you. They're not important to us.
That part. And that's what she realized.
Yeah!
So, a lot of these single moms is stuck in that trick bag and they know it.
But once she send her kid off to the baby daddy or to the grandma, whatever, she's saying she paying her mom's rent. She got it made like a dude in this position with this kind of finances. And her life probably is just the way she want. Y'all don't get it. She got a good job. Salute to this sister and her financial success. I personally love to see my people doing good. Just keep it that way. I want y'all to find these levels, these standards of living, and maintain them. I ain't trying to see y'all fall off because women can't deal with it. But whenever she send her kid off, get all dolled up, jump in her Porsche, y'all don't understand. Ain't one guy turning down a night in the hotel with her. Now, one guy. Single guy, hopefully. Married guys, stay strong.
So here we go. And shout out to Mr. Gino. He says, notice men don't let money price them out the game like her.
We know better.
Yeah, women like her. We got one for you, Leon. Oh, man, this might be the best thing to ever come through.
Ooh, she pull up in the Porsche clean, too. She don't know where she coming. Leon, bless your bones, Leon.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, ninja. Yeah, I was about to say tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Shout out to the modern boss chick, man. I got nothing but love for y'all. Do your thing. Just keep it safe. Y'all were sold the bad bill of goods. Y'all was shown stuff like Sex in the City, Pretty Woman, Real Housewives, or whatever, Ratchet City, and y'all bought into it, wholeheartedly. Y'all got to play this out now. Pay to play in y'all old age. Rip the hip and remain fulfilled with meat.
That's it. So here we go. If you're just coming in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. All right. Izzy DeVoe, he says, I know chicks like this in SoCal. She stress over leverage and irregular pap smears always, man, go from her whole world crashing down and it gets ugly late.
See, I feel you. Menopause and all that premenopause life is real, man. We be just rejecting biology. Yeah, we're gonna figure it out.
God damn. And speaking of that, let's bring out the single moms by choice.
Okay, friends, so let's do my skincare routine with me while I explain to y'all why I chose to become a single mom. Do y'all hear how dumb this sounds? I chose to be a single mama in this economy. Like, to twins, y'all, I want y'all to be for real. Be real for real, okay? Like, baby, I didn't go and get pregnant by a vibrator. I didn't go to, get IVF. That's not what had happened, okay? So no, okay? I didn't choose to be a single mama. I was in love with a man. I was under the impression that this man was also very much in love with me. Not just me, but my whole family. Went over and beyond for me on numerous occasions. Over and beyond for my family. I had some different traumatic things happen to me over the years while we were together and always showed up. So now that I am pregnant with twins with his babies, I would have never imagined that this would be my life. All of my friends.
Let's mine through this. First of all, she got her a man. Who was that? I don't know. Miguel. Hell, he might have got snatched up by ICE. So I don't know where brother at. But nonetheless, then she starts sitting over these texts and
when it say they just sent me this I don't know what she's talking about. But how did this happen? What could have went wrong? Supposedly they was together and they were solid. She said she had some hardships and he never strayed. So now that you pregnant, now why is he going away now? Shout out to the journey of pregnancy with you women. Man, listen here. None but love for y'all, and we respect the journey that is childbirth. Men, we couldn't imagine doing it. Nevertheless, y'all hormones be wild. Y'all, respect. Y'all could become a little unhinged, because y'all go through hormonal balances up and down. Y'all like a roller coaster. If y'all ain't really solid, I can see how pregnancy tears things apart because, somebody go a little crazy doing all this. And that's why Nug always leaves. He always leaves during pregnancy. Yeah, you all weird, wonky, and emotional. He out of there. Same difference, not too different here.
I would have never imagined that this would be my life. All of my friends and even my family members, when we found out that I was pregnant, was it planned? No. It was not planned. Was it a shock? For sure, for both of us. But regardless, because of how he has showed up throughout, the years or whatever, we all felt like, oh, he finna go hard. Just single mama, it never gave that. It never gave that, baby. It never gave that.
And this is the Guy Knocker C.
Execute Order 66.
They sitting around failing each other. She ain't say nothing about no man. My mama, grandma, auntie, they say he cool. We thought he was going to do his big one. If he was going to do his big one, he would have got on the knee and married you before he knocked you up. So y'all cart before the horse. She's sitting here like, oh, I thought he was going to be around. Hell, why? Because he was hitting the bottom? Because he was buying flowers and doing little stuff, bringing pops to the cookout? They're like, oh, he cool. Yeah.
Listen, you ain't who you thought you were, and it's showing. Should have got that. Should have had the conversation, ladies. Y'all don't understand. Guys are not as insidious and wicked as y'all make them out to be. We done figured y'all out. Y'all don't ask the hard to ask questions. Look that man in his face. Say, you know, do you ever think of marriage? We've been together for 7 years. Like, we're godly, like before 7 years. Like, had the conversation before y'all get too serious. Let him tell you where y'all going. Say, you know, what are we doing? Where is this going? Oh, we just having fun. Don't mess it up, shawty. And y'all let that ride. That'd be the answer. Oh, we chilling right now, shawty. It's good right now. We vibing. Don't mess up a good thing. Bend over. And this is what you get. 7 years, not a fiance.
You chose to be a single mom to struggle. I don't know where people get that I'm struggling. It never gave struggle. I have been blessed to be able to not work my entire pregnancy thanks to my parents and my godparents. And I thank God for that daily. People always want to know, did y'all ever talk about kids? Yes, we talked about kids. We talked about getting married. We talked about what it would be like, how holidays would be, how we would come back to Memphis and different things. We talked about that. So like now that it's here and that's not my life, it hurts. It hurts that this person that I love so much has already moved on like I did not exist. It's very hard. It's so freaking hard. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I wouldn't even wish this on the girl that he left me for. And that's crazy to say.
Well, let's stop it for a minute. One thing we know, men are race loyal. So when y'all think y'all can divest, it don't matter if it's Brad or Chad, even if it's Miguel or Juan, all right? They gonna go back to Maria, all right? He got more in common with her. They like taquitos and quesadillas and queso, all right? You don't like that stuff like that. So here we are.
He Hector done knocked you up and went home. Diabolical. He texted her in that photo. Yeah, he texted you. You sitting wild, raging messages. Listen, this another story that sounds like a man just left for no reason. How long were they together? We got to start acknowledging she was playing around. They start believing it. No, she started believing lies and or half truths that she was telling herself. These dudes ain't up here lying like that. Ain't no dude just like, yeah, we gonna get married in 2 years. They not saying that. Then y'all date for 2 years. They say, oh, never mind, change my mind. They know. They give y'all ultimatums. They beat around the bush. They let you lie to yourself. But y'all do just that, lie to yourself. And then when to lie on him, shame.
The girl that he left me for. And that's crazy to say, but I wouldn't even wish it on her. Carrying 2 babies. I have an autoimmune disease. And I never saw doing this alone. And when I say alone, yes, I have my family and they are tremendous support. And I have friends and I have my online community. But this is not how I imagine being pregnant. I imagine it doing with the person that I created these babies with. So do I cry? I'm trying my best not to get emotional. Yes, I had a whole mental breakdown yesterday and my mama had to sit for an hour and speak life into me to let me know that like God did not forget about me. So in closing, what's his reaction to finding that I was pregnant?
The gynocracy. Yeah, mama, God ain't forget about you. He gonna bring you a good man, a better man. All right, that man, that wasn't God's plan. What God got for you, baby, awesome things. Big house, big cars, loyal man, big man.
Big man, big meat. I'm gonna tell you how my goofy, more traditional mind thinks. If I was to meet this sister out, I don't know nothing about her, and she seemed cool. You know, let's say she ain't saying nothing crazy, coming across, you know, like she got together, and then you find out, hey, you know, you got any kids? Yeah, you know, I got twins. You know, they whatever age old, whatever, newborn to 12, it don't matter. I got 2 kids, twins. You know, I was dating a guy for however many years, 3-4 years, and we got pregnant on year 4, and then he left. How do you think you look in the eyes of a man now? Like, he 4 years, this dude that knocked you up and left, that's who you are? You allowed that? That's your standard? What makes you think I'm going to raise your standard now by giving you my meat?
Seriously. So Here we are, Bonquisha. What my guy say?
Now you a single mom. Now you a single mom.
Yes, you are.
Twins, shocking for sure. Yes, I thought after a couple days he'll calm down and we'll be fine, but it never gave the support that I needed, that I was getting from him previous from being pregnant. And I needed to bring my boy back home because I knew that's where I would get the support. I didn't think that by me coming home that then he would be like, I don't want you anymore. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna come home, I'm gonna get the support that I need, and we're gonna figure this out. But not you just be like, I'm out, but I want my kids and I want full custody, and you'll moved on to be with a whole nother woman. Oh. And she act like she's just so happy, and now all of a sudden she can't wait to get pregnant. Like, no, I did not expect that this would be my life. So the next time that you see a single mama on your timeline, think twice before you come in and say she chose to be a single mama. 9 times out of 10, she didn't choose this for herself.
Lies.
That part. So, Bonquisha, you can miss us with that. All right, this brother talking about he want custody and all this stuff. I don't know. She ain't telling the whole story
at all. Of course not. Only thing we need to know, how long were y'all hunching? How many years? How many years did you allow this man to physically have his way with you? And y'all never had a conversation about locking this in and being permanent. Now, come on, this did not just happen. It did not just shift like this. The conversation been had, she just wouldn't listen, if you ask me. Because now this guy's talking about, I moved on, I want full custody of my kids. This ain't no-ish nug. He like, I want my babies. I just don't want you. Why is that? See, now it would be different, kind of different, if he's like, I don't want to deal with none of y'all. He said, you said it. Give me my damn kids. You go about your way. That's problematic.
She didn't choose this for herself.
Okay, so that concludes my skincare routine. And for whatever reason, if you guys feel like, hey, I would love to do something for her boys, you are more than welcome to click the link in my bio and go get them some off the registry. But if not, I would definitely appreciate your prayers. Peace.
Hey besties, welcome back to my page. If you don't know, my name is Paris J. I am deciding to be a single mom by choice through IVF. And y'all, I decided to do this because I'm not finna sit here and wait for no man to come into my life. And before you know it, I can't even use my own egg. In this appointment, they're checking my follicle count. I got 6 follicles on my left side and 10 follicles on my right side.
Hold on, man.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
This is getting bad. She going to the hospital to knock herself up. Said, I'm not waiting for a man. Y'all playing too much. So I'll do it myself.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
She done dressed up sexy and everything. Like, this is muscle memory. So I'm about to go get pregnant. I'm about to shave my cuticata, spray on some sweet perfume, put on my red dress, put on my high heels. No, ain't no man there. Just a warm turkey baster.
So here we are. I'm going to take this back. That was wicked.
She dressed up.
And y'all, I decided to do this because I'm not finna sit here and wait for no man to come into my life. And before you know it, I can't even use my own egg. In this appointment, they're checking my follicle count. I got 6 follicles on my left side and 10 follicles on my right side. I'm super scared to start this journey, but who finna wait on the YN to act right? All right, bye.
Who finna wait on the YN to act right? Why are you dealing with YNs? All right. And she gonna say, well, all of y'all are YNs. And there lies the problem. All you ninjas, there ain't no good men. All the good men are married already. They're saying stuff like this.
Oh, she talking about her follicles in her ovaries. She said, once she got 10, how many follicles y'all supposed to have? See, we ain't get no context. I'm telling y'all, leaving out context. Like, you ain't got to go to a lab when you got a good, strong, healthy man. He gonna check your follicles with his seed. You gonna know for sure right on if them follicles is present. But now you want to go here, you know what I'm saying, with these test tube babies, they got to test this and check that and zap this back to life. I get it though. Do what you got to do. But just think about the babies in this process.
Yes. So here we are, 2026. The turkey basting bastards is still in action.
How? That's years old.
Jay, I am deciding follicles on my left side and 10 follicles on my right side. I'm super scared to start this journey, but who finna wait on the white and the at right? All right, bye. Love y'all.
Have you ever considered having a baby on your own without a man? If you answered yes, the series is for you. I am starting part 1 of how I became a single mom by choice. If you want the information on why I chose this path, let me know and I can make separate videos about it, but this is all about basically where I started with the process. So there are 3 separate ways that you could get pregnant with a sperm donor.
And let's stop her for a minute. These be the women selling y'all up the river, all right? This is Margaret Sanger's great-granddaughter, still doing the good work, all right? This is crazy.
See, Bonquisha, as much as y'all Bonquisha like to talk about European standard of anything, Bonquisha will use Fluffy Becky to validate her single momhood. It ain't just us melanated folks. Look at Becky. She's doing it too. It's all the rage. Again, think about the kids. Like I said, try to think. Would any conscious fetus choose to come into this reality born to a single parent or 2 parents? It's a rhetorical question. So why do y'all keep doing this? No baby want to come here and come to a damn single mom? Just stop doing it. It's cruel.
Seriously. So here we go. She said it's 3 ways.
With a sperm donor. The first would be ICI, which is basically what people refer to as the turkey baster method. It is when you inject sperm into your cervix and hope for pregnancy.
Okay. ICI. She said over at Single by Choices, they call it the turkey baster. Yeah, them ninjas. Yeah, ICI. Y'all need to use the right terminology, you ignorant mother.
Intracervical turkey basting. There we go. I fixed it. Intracervical insemination via turkey basting. How's you injecting it? What are you using? She didn't fight it. She didn't say it was we use turkey baster in error. She said that's what they call it, and that's what it is. The thing is, say butterball on the side of it.
Which is basically what people refer to as the turkey baster method. It is when you inject sperm into your cervix and hope for pregnancy. IUI is where you have a doctor involved.
All right, ICI is a lot of hope. You said you take that turkey baster, squeeze it in there, and hope that you get pregnant. Hell of a strategy. Hope, huh?
What's the seed? It's a live specimen. Do I have to be warmed up? Like what's going on? Like don't they freeze it? Y'all throwing out skeet, and then y'all nasty. It's such an easier way to do it.
IUI is where you have a doctor involved and they inject the sperm directly into your uterus and hope to have a pregnancy. And then there's IVF, which is when you take all of your eggs out of your body, you grow as many as possible, you take them out of your body, mix them with sperm in a little dish and put them back in and hope for a pregnancy. So part 1 is basically finding if you have a reproductive clinic near you. I have one that's just a 20-minute drive from my house. I researched fertility clinics near me that do IUI. And kind of went down the rabbit hole from there. The first step was...
This is so wicked. IUI. IVF, that's what Kundra and them doing. That's the most expensive. When they start taking eggs up out you, all right, that's when you turn into Walmart or your local grocery store. They come to you to get the eggs, all right? But these women are more like the farmhouse, all right? They got their own eggs. But some women, eggs are extracted.
She said you grow as many eggs as you can, with however and whatever the heck that means. Women, y'all grow as many eggs as you can. They go in there with a spoon, they scoop them suckers out, they put it on a dish, they take the precious seed, they dump that in there. We mixing ingredients here, and they say they mix it up. So just a concoction of skeet and egg and skeet. And then they take this concoction and they jam that back up in you. It's like a Hail Mary. Just whatever happens, you might get pregnant once, you might have quadruplets, who knows? But something coming up out you.
Emailing them and saying that I was interested in having a baby as a single mom with a sperm donor, and then they had me come in for a appointment to basically talk about all my options and go from there. A lot of places, depending on where you are, might require you to do a video therapy type phone call. It's not actually a therapy session, but it is just to kind of go over what it means to be a single mom by choice using a sperm donor. It's basically informing you on how to have best donor conceived practices as you're raising your child. So the next step is basically getting a big whole look at your fertility. So in my very first appointment, what they did was they used a ultrasound that goes inside, and they basically looked at my follicles, how many follicles that I'm typically producing, and looked at my ovaries, everything. She was counting and gave me kind of a number of how much ovarian reserve that I had, which is basically how likely I am to have success with a IUI or IVF transfer. I had to do a lot of blood work at my first appointment. So if you're planning on an appointment soon, expect to go in and they're going to be drawing quite a few tubes of blood because they're testing a lot of different things. I also got booked for something called an HSG, and this is a procedure where they basically take x-rays of your uterus while they're—
Listen, like Mr. Walker said a minute ago, there are easier ways. All right. Now y'all getting into some new age stuff. Do it how God showed us. All right. We've been showed this a long time ago. It's an easy way to do it. Man and woman, marriage, children, family, whatever y'all doing now, this ain't got nothing to do with God. This ain't God's plan.
And this sounds uncomfortable, boring at best. The natural way is one of the greatest gifts to humanity. Y'all tripping. My goodness, y'all wasting this whole wonderful euphoric experience with cold spatulas and turkey basters. No, this is a whole thing. You tripping, man. They gonna forego the excitement of good old hunching with turkey basters and spatulas. Look at her. Like, absolutely not.
Well, this is the end. We've been documenting it all night. These women are single by choice. They are decentering from men. So this is the end results. You know, they can start knocking themselves up. They got jobs. They can pay for it. Here we are.
We not fighting them. We just acknowledging it and we're reporting it. That's all. It's amazing to me.
Injecting your uterus with a balloon full of dye. What? They're looking to make sure that your uterus is clear and also your fallopian tubes are clear so that there won't be any issues for the sperm to get up into your ovaries and also for your eggs to get down, your fertilized eggs to get down into your uterus and implant correctly. After that, they'll basically tell you to go ahead and look for a sperm donor, and I'll make part 2 of this video about how I did that and how I went about my search. Please let me know if you're interested in this topic. I do plan on continuing the series.
So after that, now you got to go find a man. All right, now you got to go find a suitable man that's going to give you his specimen. All right, for free, you can go find a bum, but more than likely, you got to pay a man. Y'all better not be giving away y'all specimens.
Listen here, genetics is real. We are too far removed from our primitive nature. Genetics, like, come on, man, like you can't just have these genetics. God dang it, absolutely not. Come on, take some pride in who you are. But Nug Nug don't have no pride in himself. That's why he loose with his seed. He don't care. He like, well, what am I? I'm just a broke, non-ambitious ninja. You can add this seed, but ambitious, man, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Just because you rich and an athlete don't make you ambitious.
Kind of. A lot of times at this point, these women are going down to these sperm banks and they're going to get specimens. A lot of them ain't going off the street. So they going to the bank, and now these people are lying to y'all. All right, I got this. This guy is, 6'4". He's Harvard educated. He comes from a good pedigree. And they going to give you the details on the specimens. You got to go down and choose.
And they just going to lie. Everybody lying. The ninja that came down there to skeet in that cup for $10, he lied. And the folks sitting there selling it to you, lying to you. You see that? Yeah, I went to Harvard. I built rocket ships. I got the highest IQ ever. Can I get some extra money for this Skeetness cup?
That's it. So here we go. We got some super chats.
Appreciate you, brother Devon Mitchell. Says, I thought they don't need men. I sent T Money a DM to close and ban all sperm banks. Now let's see them have a baby. Shout out to T Money. Appreciate the Eagles fan for life. Says IVF is a serious thing. It's really for married couples who are having trouble getting pregnant the natural way, not for Bonquisha or Crazy Becky. That sounds fair.
That part. So for that, I'm gonna put Becky in the pit.
Yes, no more glaze for you.
Madness.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Like, wouldn't that scare y'all, sisters? You find out, or there could be a chance or probability you about to give birth to a psychotic homeless man seed? Huh? Can't they go ski in the cup? Crazy homeless man? Appreciate you, DD. Stand on business. Says spending a down payment on a house to become a single mother is egregious. Just hook up with Nug Nug from Wally World.
That's it. So here we go. If you're just coming in, hit the like button. This is the man that they normally hooking up with.
My God.
Since you want to attack my image, you hear me? Hey, Drake, I challenge you to tell people that we had an Islamic marriage. I challenge you to tell people that my children live with me for the last 2 years. I challenge you to tell people that you didn't file for a divorce or whatever you call a divorce until I stopped giving you money because you and your family have been stealing from me the whole time. Tell them that. Since you want to paint it like I'm a deadbeat dad, I take care of my children, and I was still taking care of you while you was with that nigga. Tell them that. Tell them I've been gone since 2020. Tell them the truth. Because you are a goddess. You just a goddess of manipulation and darkness. Tell them the truth. Tell the truth. When you do interviews, don't even bring my name up.
I would say y'all are birds of a feather. If she's the something, you the prince of darkness, and y'all belong together. So don't come up here crying, brother. You've been out here doing some of the most egregious stuff. All right, whatever come your way, just eat it like a man.
Yeah, there will be absolutely no sympathy or empathy for the character that is Kevin Gates. Absolutely not, brother. Yeah, don't just, like Miss X said, you got to eat this silently. You don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it.
Get it off you. Tell them how you stole my money to go open up a dispensary, and it wasn't even open a month because it was got through unrighteous acts. Tell them that. Since you got everybody thinking I don't take care of my kids and was still taking care of you, why you was fucking with that nigga? But he ain't married you or wife you or whatever, however it went. You know, now I'm fucked up because I done moved on with my life. Because I ain't want to be manipulated no more. That what you? Come on, man. Hey, the internet believe what they want to, but all that black top, hey, I'm still him.
Yeah. And at some point, she was trying to get a crazy amount of child support out of him, like $50,000 a month. I remember we talked about it, and people was like, Kevin Gates ain't got that kind of money. So at least that we know. So I don't know what she was thinking, I don't know.
See, it's so many things they don't be talking about. Like, I do remember Draka, I think Miss X, you had put up an image of her sitting in some little greenhouse surrounded by herb. And Kevin Gates just touched on that. He said, you took my bread unknowingly to me and went on this business venture, and the dispensary wasn't even open a month or a week. See that? They come up here. I'm still thinking Drake got a whole farm going. Wrong answer. Kev said that didn't even last a quarter of the year. Now it's gone because it was got through ill means. Okay.
Wickedness. So here we are.
Hey, public service announcement. I ain't know that you pussy ass, dicked out ass hoes taking screenshot every DM that I ever sent to one of you hoes in life. Cause yeah, a nigga got in your DM cause a nigga wanted to fuck you. Nigga might have thought you was some lip fine shit and sending the shit to my wife. Like, if I ever got in your DM ever, like, please forgive me. I'm not sorry. I want to beat your back in. You hear me? Like, we're gonna just get him the divorce even better. Man, she know what's up with me.
This is wicked. It seemed like any woman that he put his meat in, it's his wife. He was just married to Brittany Renner. Now this woman on the bed, this young chick you dating now, then you still married to the Drika. Everybody his wife. He claims ownership over Kudakata. It's a lot of mental manipulation, heavy manipulation.
Yes. And they beg for it. They love it. They levitate towards this mess because they like what they hear. You hear them? I just want to jam meat all in you. And they be like, whoo. They don't care. They like, don't threaten me with a good time. And they keep coming. That's why this brother has the ego that he does. He getting desired outcome. You see what's in the back? Some in the back that half y'all, 90% of y'all niggas want to hunch on right now. He got her.
There you go. So yeah, that woman there, some little IG model.
Little fine-ish. Shout out to Jada Gray. Says Kevin Gates say he a 3,000-year-old angel, allegedly.
Yeah. Godspeed.
Hell!
Well, here we are. Nonetheless, this is the man they choose. Just don't be out here crying. Don't be out here like this brother, Slim Jimmy from Race Murder. He says, you know, he forgives his deadbeat dad after he dealt with his baby mama drama. He says, I now understand and I forgive my biological father for not being there. I understand now. Baby mama drama is draining.
Kev used to talk. This is what Kev was saying. And things are not what they seemed, man. Forgive your father as much understanding as you give your mom, and be just as critical with your mom as you are with your father. And as a growing adult trying to heal from childhood trauma, that will be part of your healing. But as long as men and women, as long as we continue trying to dump blame on an absent party that was absent for reasons that we don't understand or know, but to become adults, that puts us in our own purgatory. We're in the sunken place. Anytime we try to place guilt and blame where it don't belong, that's turmoil to your spirit. Shout out to brother Slim Jimmy. Shout out to Ray Shrimmer.
Yeah. So he says he just publicly forgave his absent biological father after dealing with his own baby mama drama for years. He said he going through that mess made him understand why his dad wasn't around. Is this real growth or no? They say.
It is real growth. Anytime you are in a position of forgiveness is growth. To forgive is big growth, man. Yeah. Make sure you forgive folks, not for them, for yourself. Like I said, that is misplaced guilt and anger and rage. Yeah, don't go there. You don't go there.
That part. So right now, you know, it's a lot going on with the child support, and they're trying to change some of these laws. So we're gonna bring them out. We're gonna bring Dr. Umar out. They're trying to get some of these laws changed.
Child support thing is out of control, brother. You cannot let a woman destroy a man's life financially because the relationship is over. I mean, I think black men need to organize, and we, had this dialogue. Black men need to organize and force a change in legislation regarding child support. First of all, if I can't see my child, you don't get my money. If I can't see my child, you don't get my money. That's
I'm with you, Umar. All right, Umar can say some stuff sometime. Like I said, if you're an upstanding person, like most of us are, like, and you want to see your kid, yeah, you shouldn't get no money. That's fair exchange. It's both people's child.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. And the modern bitter woman has got away way too long with ostracizing the father. and it's way too easy. Just off of optics, I guess. Mommy good and soft, daddy mean and hard. Yes, if as men, we're not gonna sit here. It's the burden of a man being stoic. We don't have the privilege of crying and getting emotional over not seeing our kids. And that's why I guess it looked like we don't care. But no, you don't. You cannot get our resources if we can't see our offspring, damn it.
Money. If I can't see my child, you don't get my money. That should be law. Because too many women are denying us the right to see our children and yet still benefiting from child support. That should be illegal, number one.
Not cool at all, man.
Yes, and women should be forced to account for the child support too. Because I know a lot of fathers who pay child support and they still have to take care of their children after they pay child support because the mother of the child is using child support on herself and not necessarily the children. So yes, child support should go on a card. It should go on a card, Art. And you have to use that credit card for all purchases for the child. So that way, if the father wants to, Art, I should be able to log into my child support folder, my child support online profile, and I should be able to see what you're buying with my money. What is wrong with a black father logging into the child support database, going to my profile, and seeing that she bought my daughter some shoes?
Yeah. So there you go. I don't know. That ain't too far-fetched. It's a bit out there, but I agree. That's it. I mean, that's the most toxic situations. Like we say, we would recommend y'all to marry before you carry. We can get out of these situations that we be in with the next generation. All right, we can't. I mean, you know what I mean? I would rather that be a solution long-term than trying to figure out all this child support madness. Let's just bring family back.
Amen. There. That's the best option, but it's also not the most likely. Here we go. Yes, the woman in this situation needs more accountability put on her, and she needs more eyes on how these funds are being spent. I agree. Something. So anytime she spend, the guy whose money she's getting should get like an email of the transaction, and he can see. Okay, Walmart got some shoes for my kids. Okay, fine, no issue. But if I sit here and see, you done went to Lululemon and got the latest leggings, absolutely not. Now this gonna go in the file, and then you get enough of these infractions. I'm sending this to the courthouse, and you will be brought up on contempt of court for misuse of funds. That's fair. That is fair. I like that. It will cause some kind of balance. But like Mr. X said, can we just avoid it altogether?
There we go. So yeah, that's a lot there. Now you got to come up, create this portal, and we're gonna fund that. It's a lot.
See, they're gonna put the cost on the man paying the child support. It's gonna be an additional cost. You
know what I'm saying? They gotta make workers and get servers, and it's a whole deal now. It's a whole database of every man. And come on now.
The cost is gonna get passed to the man again. But I don't know. Something got to change. All this daggone free money floating around the United States. We can't allocate none towards black men in the child support struggle. Heck no.
She paid for swimming.
All right, y'all, listen up, because this is going to affect both parties. If you're dealing with child support and at the end of the year, one of you guys claim taxes on your kid, the only one that's able to claim taxes is basically the one that the kid lives with. That's the parent, which 90% is the mother. But now, starting in 2026, all that is going to change. Meaning, both parents will be able to claim their child. Even if the child lives with you, okay? The other one, the father, will be able to claim half of that taxes. Because the father also pays child support.
Don't know how true it is. Alizations, but good alizations. Split the child tax credit. So if you got a kid, y'all both working. Trump just raised it up. So last year it was $2,000. This year is $2,200. So they added $200 to the child tax credit. So we're gonna split that. You get $1,100 credit. I get $1,100 credit. Yeah! Huh?
Absolutely not. Bonquisha gonna come bust the windows out your car in the middle of the night for this type of suggestion. She need all that. She already done add up the living room suit she about to get from Aaron's or Rent-A-Center or Rainbow. Yeah, absolutely the freak not. Y'all don't understand. In the hood, all right, let's say Bonquisha got a little job, so she qualifies for a refund. And let's say Nug Nug, he qualifies too. He can rightfully file. It becomes a race for who files first. Plain and simple. Y'all ain't never seen such drama. Bonquisha start raising fits. She gonna fill out her tax information and try to claim them kids and get that alert that they already been claimed. Ain't nothing you can do. And now she busting out the windows out your car. Now you gonna do this, Nug Nug? You know the kids been staying with me. Now she got to get it in blood.
That's fine. Lock her up. Then you get the whole claim. Once you go to jail, you get the rest of that child, the rest of the credit.
That's the Gavin X rule up under there.
Claim half of that taxes because the father also pays child support. It's coming out of his pocket. So you're telling me he can't claim taxes off his own child? Yes. It's going to happen 2026. You will claim half and the other parent will claim the other half of the child. You heard it here first. Share this, repost. Don't forget to follow and comment below because 2026, a lot of laws are going to change.
Well, here we go. I'm here for it. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad idea. Shout out to T Money if it's true. I haven't heard anybody besides him, and he ain't the most reputable source. So we got to consider the source. All right. This ain't CNN or, anything like that.
That's an old saying. Y'all young men need to adopt it. Anytime someone's giving you information, consider the source of the information. If this person is known to be a pathological liar, might want to take it with a whole boulder of salt or just not listen at all. Consider the source.
So here we are. Speaking of sources, we got one more source. Let's see what Bonquisha got.
If that shit is true, what I just heard, that Trump said that all the men that's on child support get all the tax rights, all you bitches gonna fly down there to take them off child support. I ain't gonna never see so many bitches. I don't need no child support. They only give me $21 a month any motherfucking way. Fuck that child support. They ain't finna take my motherfucking taxes, get no motherfucking $5 from this nigga. This nigga think he finna get all the motherfucking tax money and only give me $12 a month. That's gonna be you hoes in a minute.
Huh. Okay. So part of it is if the man is on child support. If he's not, he has no right to the credit. That's what the one guy kept saying. You pay child support. You pay child support, so you got rights. The other side of the coin is take him off child support. But how's that fair? That's stupid. Why, Bonquisha, you go take that man off child support.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Especially if you getting like, $300, $400, $500 a month or whatever, you getting thousands of dollars a year. So you getting $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 a year. Why would you cancel that for a $2,200 tax credit? That's Bonquisha math. She's a fool.
That lump sum, Mr. X, don't nothing hit like a lump sum of bread. Except them little twos and fews throughout the year, they may add up to more, but she never sees that lump sum, so it don't exist, Mr. X. But that income tax around February, March, that hit real different in that bank account when she see that comma. Throughout the year, she'll never see a comma, so it don't exist. And she got that stank face like that. Understand something. There's no way for impoverished people to make this work for them. Nug Nug Bonquisha, this ain't for y'all. There is no improvement here for any of the downtrodden, impoverished. The folks that will benefit from this, the folks that co-parent properly, the ones that can get along and come up with a plan. But the downtrodden project dwellers putting rims on 20-year-old cars, this ain't for y'all.
Yeah, this is how you become a pit dweller.
Yes.
So
appreciate your sister Nice. Says Gav, those freeze frames are diabolical indies.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Man, you know you in the hood around income tax time. You ride around the hood projects, and outside of the community dumpsters, all you start seeing is living room sets, mattresses, bedroom sets, dressers. Because one thing Bone Quit she gonna do, she gonna go get her new living room set. Poor as heck. It's wild.
All that. So here we go. We're gonna keep it moving. We got plenty more madness tonight. We actually got a big dime exorcism here in the moment. It's a slight one. But before that, we got some Peach McIntyre. We got Peach back in the house, all right? My girl Peach, she back. And last we left, Peach was damn near canceled or all but canceled. So we still keeping an eye on that, but it's still other stuff going on.
Here we go. Yeah, last week's up here, Peach let us know that she lost like 19,000 followers on one of her platforms. It ain't looking good for her. But Peach a hustler, baby, and hustlers gonna hustle. Talk to her, Shark Teeth.
So here's the origin story.
Peach McIntyre made her first $1.3 million 10 years ago. She had $1 million waist training business called Waist Language Inc. And this is a clip of Gregory McKay and her nephew and niece packing orders.
So that was her first $1 million business. She was selling waist trainers back in the day, and she blew up. So Peach is all about, hustling, doing whatever she got to do.
And I like that side of Peach. Hustle's gonna hustle, baby. But at what cost? There's always a cost to any kind of success or greatness. What's the cost, Peach?
I am a businesswoman. I don't give a fuck about y'all saying I'm broke. I don't give a fuck about y'all saying, oh, she went from $1,111.11 to $369.69 to, oh, today she's charging $123.23. Bitch, I charge $5. I charge a motherfucking dollar. Whatever I need to do to stay in business. McDonald's do it. Chick-fil-A, they don't gotta do it. They got exceptional customer service. I need to be more like Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it together. But everybody else have sales. Ain't nothing wrong with having a sale. Don't let these motherfuckers trick you. Don't let these motherfuckers trick you. Don't let these motherfuckers trick you. Okay? A motherfucker will laugh at you and hope that they hurt your feelings so you quit the next.
And there we go. So she,
and you broke for real.
And I guess the internet's trying to shame her. Two things is true, right? You got yourself. So she went from doing these wig installs for like $2,000 or whatever. Now it's down to $300 or it's just random. And people are like, it ain't. But she's still making money, right? People are still paying her to put wigs on. It's on sale or whatever. So two things is true. But, what we say, there will be no grace reserved for you, Peach.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because you're too boisterous. But she is a thing. She telling some truth. And folks is hating on Peach. Just because she fluctuate her prices. And I like the analogy she gave. She said McDonald's and them do it. They give sales. Indeed. Your discounts is heavy as heck. Kind of wild, $10,000 for this down to $300, but nevertheless true. Doorbuster sales. They hating on Peach's hustle. Like you said, she's still getting a bag. And what drives me crazy is it's true. It'll be a broke woman, completely broke, got 3 kids running around with poopy diapers, talking about, all Peach only, charging $500 now. And that broke woman ain't seen $500 in a mighty long time.
Bitch, it's better to go to $1 than 0. You understand? Don't make me let a bitch do my hair for $1. Don't make me do it, because I will. Just left a comment saying that my son need to go to community college. No, the fuck he don't. I know a lot of y'all new to me, but my kid is never going to community college unless he's older or a parent, and he's neither of those things. My son is 18. He turned 18 years old 30 days ago. He is a high school senior. He's still in high school. His graduation gift will be a 2026 Corvette. That's what he wants as long as he graduates. My son has already been accepted into college. My son does not get in trouble at all. My son is never going to a community college as an 18-year-old. I told y'all that once. I'm going to tell y'all again. I don't care who get mad. Community college is for single parents, like teen parents, or poor people, or old motherfuckers who just trying to get their life together. They would.
Peach know how to throw an insult. They talk about, they in the comments saying, Peach, you need to send your son to community college. Peach said, ain't happening. All right, we're going to big schools. My son about to graduate. He getting a 2026 Corvette Stingray. All right, I just bought Wood. He gonna have a better car than his daddy. She bought Wood the 2024 Silverado LTZ. All right, they got cars.
They got cars.
They got a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van they can get all 12 of them in there.
Buying your 18, 19-year-old son a dang near hypercar. The new Corvette is a supercar. That's not love. That's not. That kid is going to test the boundaries of that car on pavement that ain't meant for such horsepower and torque. It's going to result in an accident that is going to total the car immediately. I wish it wasn't so, but it's going to prove 100% to be a catastrophe if she buys this young man this car. There's no exceptions.
Yeah, she done spoke it up. She's going to do it.
She is.
Prophesied.
That's dangerous. That's not love. There's no way. I don't care how good a kid is. No, absolutely not. And we talking about like 100. By that time, we're talking about $125,000, $130,000 car, depending on the trim level. She like LTZs. You could be looking about $180,000 car, depending on the options.
Teen parents in the streets getting in trouble, and now that they're older, they're going to community college. I went to community college. I also was a teen parent. I had my son at 18 years old. He's not no damn parent. He's not doing that.
Listen, I don't think there's nothing wrong with sending your kids to community college, especially if they are not excelling. If they are not excelling academically and getting a scholarship for either academics or sports or something, then yeah, you can't be like, oh, you've been a D and a C student all your life, and I know you're probably more built for the workforce, but I'm going to go spend $90,000 to try to send you here for a couple semesters. Let's go waste some money. No, we're going to keep you at home. You're going to qualify for all these grants, and you're going to be in my house still, keep an eye on you, all that.
There you go. Listen here, I tell my kids, y'all better get you a scholarship. Colleges will let you come there for free if you excel in your grades. You know, I realized, Mr. X, we don't tell these kids that enough. I think my nephews or somebody, I told them that they did not know. I said, yes, if you get all A's, a college will let you come there at no cost because you make their institution look good. That is a cheat code. I wasn't going to college without a scholarship. Freaking possible. Academic, I had to be. Wasn't going to be academic. Athletic, shout out to all my academics out there, man. That's a tough deal, but you can go to college at no cost, young men and women. Just continue to get all A's, join, wholesome extracurricular activities, and colleges like that. They will let you come for free. It's crazy.
You're not going to no community college, so don't suggest that. Leave that to you, your po-ass kids, and them other motherfuckers who get their life together late. His son will be going to a college, staying on campus and enjoying college as a young child or a young adult, whichever term you prefer. That will be his experience. He will not be at no community college. He will not be working no job and going to school, busting tables, being a waitress, as long as there's breath in my life. You understand?
This is for Peach McIntyre.
Well, what's up, Granny?
This is a request from one of your followers. I've been following you for a long time. I would like to see. I don't recall me having a request line. Granny. Some content of you being a mother. How about hell no? Would you sit there and let us see what your day-to-day is? Rise the peach patch. I just made it to work for the day. I still haven't washed my hair. I have a client downstairs already. So I'm about to go downstairs and meet her. Peach patch, I did leave my room like this. I did not finish setting up, but I will today. $1,111.11. But God. Instead of going into a bathroom and making your videos without your children. Granny, I know you're not old and slow. You know damn well I'm not going in the bathroom to do my hair and make videos. I'm actually going into hotel rooms. Now see, I'm at home. I actually come home to my husband and 9 kids. Yeah, the father of all 9 of my kids. Every single night. But you may never see that type of content from me ever again. Let's face it, I have a great job. People pay to do my hair, my makeup, my nails. Peach patch, here are the nails. My lashes. Peach patch, we got Lynn the gold, the lash gold. Patch, teamwork made the dream work. I'm able to provide for my family of 11 without any government assistance. You okay, buddy? Slow down. And that's the real reason why you're trying to trick me into uploading content being a mother. Content of you being a mother.
Yeah, get her, granny. So Peach be renting out them hotel rooms, and that's her setup. So she got the room, she going in there, and Woods come, he'll help her set up, and then they'll be there for the weekend or whatever, and then they'll break it down, put it all in the truck, and do it again.
That's amazing. Why is that? Because Peach ain't about to send you to her house. Yeah, I get it, Peach. That's a security risk. Peach talk too much mess. You can't know where Peach live under no circumstance. Yeah, smart Peach. Shout out to the insidious hustler that is Peach McIntyre. She's such an antagonist. She know how to poke at folks. I can admire that a little bit.
Gonna be a mother in private and a businesswoman in public.
Begging, not like these hoes. You want to do my hair like Peaches on TikTok and rally with the wigs? Pay me. I want $2,000, 222 motherfucking cents for you to do my motherfucking hair and makeup included. Do you understand me? You can't touch my motherfucking head unless you got me a motherfucker. Bitch, I want the best wig. I want thin lace, bust down blonde, 40 fucking inches bouncing all across my ass. Do you hear me? I need the best motherfucking wig, girly, that could put this bitch on my head in Tampa or Orlando or Polk motherfucking County right now, because I need your ass for this weekend. Yeah, I want some of this money too. If you paying motherfuckers to do their hair, you better get your ass over here and pay your T. You better come pay me.
So her and Peach is beefing right now. So now she like, Peach, you can do it, I can do it. This Rick Ross baby mama up here with the $1,000 Versace robe. She say, look, $2,222.
And 22 cents. Don't forget the cents. See, now that's kind of biting. See, they be giving Peach ammo because golly, that wasn't even original. Not even like a funny spin on it. You paying her, come pay me. It's halfway dirty macking. Lot of hate in the message. Stop hating on Peach, man. Y'all give her ammo. That's Peach's magic. As raunchy as she is, as diabolical, as egregious as she may be, folks give her ammo from hating on her.
Unfortunate.
Appreciate you, brother David Ford. Says, tell that to all the EMT, paramedics, and firefighters that went to CCAC. There you go, to get their certs. Don't down us, because one day you may need us. There you go. I took my firefighter certification at the community college. There you go. There you go. Forgot about that. I feel insulted.
Yeah, like she gonna say, that's for poor people, this and that. Yeah, like stop doing that, Peach. All right, come on. But like you said, that's part of her stick. People got brands. We've been talking about this all week. That's Peach's brand.
We heard her. That's why she almost got canceled. You ain't about to shut her up. You heard what she said about that woman with the big C. She don't care.
Huh.
Appreciate you, Didi. Always standing on business. Says Wood is sticking his wood everywhere. Yes, ma'am.
Girl, stop fucking playing with me. You want me to turn your shit up so you can start doing some celebrities hair? Bitch, hit me up. Hit me up, ho. I have them lined up. Yeah, line them up. Single file line, bitch. I have you doing all the girlies' hairs. All the baddie bitches. Trust me. Holla at me. You want to do my motherfucking hair. I need $2,000 and $2,222.22 motherfucking cents. Yeah, you want to cook for me and my family? Pay me. Bring me the food. What else? What else you got for me? What else? You want me to wear your clothes? Send them to me. P.O. Box 308, Riverview, Florida, 33568. You gonna pay me to put that shit on my back.
I've been hearing this a lot lately. Maybe we heading into the new age of branding and marketing. Like Peach may be a trendsetter in that regard. People charging. If I'm a big celebrity, why am I paying you? You need to be paying me. This may be a trend. And I'm starting to see this with even people at the barber shop. Shout out to all my barbers. Shout out to J-Ro, be in the chat. But I've seen a few people, I forget who it was, but they told the barber, don't even take pictures of my hair after you cut my hair, unless you're going to give me a free cut. So I can't pay you for a cut and then take a picture and use it as advertising. I don't know if I agree with it or not, but people are saying that. I've heard a few guys online, saying like, oh, the barber. So I don't know. Peach is setting trends. That's what I'm trying to say. So everybody's trying to figure out ways to get free services.
I can understand that, leverage. But if it works, it works. But be careful with that. Hey, man, don't post this picture. I know, like you said, most barbers do that, if not all of them. But now they're like, hey, barber might get mad, man. Don't put my picture up there. Hey, I ain't cutting your hair no more. You ain't that special. You better make sure it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
You sure is. Oh, you gotta pay me now. I want your money. Yeah, I want it. You want to pay everybody else? Pay me to look pretty too, bitch.
Yo, wow.
Yeah, I want the 22 cents. 2 dimes and 2 pennies. I ain't got no change. Don't give me no fucking quarter, because I ain't got 3 pennies for you. Okay? Go tell them. I saw that shit. I seen it. I see the girls. Heavy. Yeah, heavy. I got the wig. I want one too then. Put a wig on my head too for $2,222.22 motherfucking cents. Yeah. Shit. The fuck?
Tell you how something. The hospital, they got social service workers that work there. They will literally pay your rent, pay your mortgage, give you gas cards, give you bus cards. Go back them hoes. The social services worker, social workers in the hospital. That's number 1. Number 2, go apply for you some motherfucking food stamps. Number 3, go apply for Social Security disability benefits. Number 4, start you a GoFundMe. Go ask the motherfuckers you know. Instead of getting mad at me. Because once again, I only give a fuck about my husband and 9 kids. Outside of that, I really don't care. The sooner y'all realize there are people in the world that don't care about what the fuck you're going through, especially when it ain't their cause, the better off you'll be. Once you stop pitying yourself, you'll stop making excuses and you'll make shit happen.
There you go. Like I said, Peaches, this is her thing, her brand. She ain't up here giving anybody sympathy. All she care about is her husband and her children. Not her mama, not her brother and sister, nobody. All right. Any friends? She ain't got no friends, nothing. It's her and her 9 kids. F the rest of y'all.
If you don't directly feed into her happiness, fulfillment, or serve her like Wood does, she don't care about you. And she just says she care about Woods, but we have heard her call Woods any and everything but a child of God in a fit of rage. So what is your love? What is the weight of your love when you can love a man and still call him a F ninja, a BAF ninja?
Woods is all she got. So it's a deep psychology. Like I said, she ain't got no friends, no family. Woods is the only adult on earth that she, anything that she talks to, more or less, outside of business.
Listen here. I give Peach credit for being real, keeping the buck as egregious as it is, but she is toe up by the head. Her head is a catastrophe. That's a head that only a Wood can love.
You don't gotta like the delivery. You don't gotta like the message. I don't give a fuck.
We know.
Now go ask some motherfuckers. Peach Patch, karma work faster than the motherfucker, don't it? Everybody know I don't love nothing in this world but my husband and 9 kids. And they say that my husband was out last night cheating on me.
Yes.
And everybody know, Wood, you go out every Friday. That's why I don't work Fridays, because I be wanting to make sure you get your break. You've been with the kids all week. You go out almost every Friday unless we out of town. Other than that, you go out. Now, all day, everybody been saying my husband was in the Springs. Is it the Springs? In the Springs last night with a girl cheating on me in the family van. But it wasn't the family van because you was in your own car last night. I want to see, because I ain't seen it. I don't go looking to hurt my own.
Well, stop then. You know they could be trolling. So you just said it. They say he was in the van, but he didn't take the van last night. So now what? But you still gonna go with it because PTSD. He done cheated so many times. And I told y'all before, Wood, he gets a hall pass. So every Friday she allows him out the house. Whatever he do, just come home, and because he stays with the kids all week. Peach works. Wood don't work. Wood is home with the kids. House husband. All right. And Peach go out working, doing her thing, streaming. And yeah, then on Fridays, go ahead. Go to casino, go to the strip club, unwind, and come back ready to watch these kids.
And hunch on her too. Even though she give him a hall pass, she still expects Wood to hunch on her, and he do. He got enough wood for everybody. And Peach is a raging opportunist. You would think with her ego, like, why would she broadcast her man cheating on her? Because she knows it's probably some of her hardest hitting content. Everybody gonna tune in to hear about how Woods is cheating on Peach because they don't like Peach. And she knows that. That's why I'm like, I tip my hat to her. She like, I'm about to get another 100,000 views. Peach confronts Woods about cheating allegations. She know they coming. She like, I don't care. My life is a train wreck, but y'all gonna pay me to watch.
Feelings. I don't even scroll on social media like that. Like, I look and see what's going on with me on social media. Then after that, I don't give a fuck. But when it concerns my husband, yeah, I want to see him. Now you can't find your phone. It's funny how they can't find their phone.
You're a dictator.
I ain't starting with you. You the one somebody you show me. Because I ain't seen me. Everybody talking about you was in the Springs with a girl last night. You was in the Springs. You was gone. I don't bother you when you go out. I'll be leaving you alone. So yeah, find the phone, Wood. Now he can't find it. Okay, I'll call the fucking phone. Hold on. Hello, everybody. My name is Peaches McIntyre, and I am looking for a rental property. I'm going to tell you guys my situation. Maybe y'all will be willing to rent me. So I have a husband, 9 kids, and a history of getting evicted. I am looking for at least a 5-bedroom rental property that I can move into in the Lakewood Ranch area. I'll even do Parrish, Florida area, but preferably Lakewood Ranch, Florida area. I'm looking for at least a 5-bedroom or bigger rental property. I am willing to pay a double security deposit just because I have a history of evictions. I know you might be like, girl, I ain't renting you.
So here we go. Just like $1 Million Mommy and Peach, they don't have jobs and work history or financial discipline or good credit or anything. They have no property. They done made millions upon millions of dollars online, and they don't own anything. They simply You know, they live great lifestyles. They got a lot of video footage. It's all documented, all the trips and all the good stuff. But they can just move every year, every 2 years. All right, new house on the lakefront. Big old houses on the lakefront. So, and like she said, they can afford to pay $4,000 a month in rent and some of this stuff. And like the woman with the Suburban, she can pay $2,000 a month because they can bring that income in. But, you know,
easily, now that answered my question. That's how she's able to get that brand new car. They said, okay, your credit is whack, all this stuff. They said, show me your last 6 months of income. And like you said, they can sit there and show you wax on wax on wax. It's okay. That's a bet. Come on. The money coming in, we don't care. Your monthly premium gonna be so high, we only need about 6 months. And by the time we repo it and sell it again, we gonna get our money. Shout out to Peach. Transparency. She ain't got no damn shame. She said, I need a rental place. Before you ask, I'm known to get evicted. I got 9 kids that's gonna tear your place up. But to sweeten the deal, even though I always get evicted, I'll pay double the security deposit. Peach, how about quadruple and you don't get it back? Quadruple the security deposit. We ain't even gonna do a credit check. This is for sure right on. Quadruple, don't expect to get it back.
So there you go. Like I said, the houses she be renting be no less than $3,500 a month rent. So she looking to pay first month, last month, double security deposit. Peach will spend $15,000, $14,000 up front just to move in. So she gonna have that first, last month and that double security deposit. She gonna have that 14 grand. But she can't come up with a down payment to purchase a property. It's ignorance.
She can't come up with that down payment because it ain't enough. And she can't get.
She won't. Yeah, because that house gonna be $800,000.
Exactly.
Yeah, now you need 10% of that. That's 80 grand at least.
And with her lifestyle, how she moving and shaking, even though she may bring in over $100,000 a month, it's gone. She got these cars and bills, expenses, most likely lawsuits. Yeah, Peach got a lot of moving parts here. Yeah, it just ain't gonna work. And she can't get help from a bank because taxes all wonky. Unfortunate.
I'm also willing to pay the full year's rent up front. So if the rent is $3,500, I'm not the best at math. Hold on. Let me do my calculator. The rent is $3,000.
I do it for you. That's $42,000. So Pete say, I will pay the full months. I will pay the full year's rent up front. That whole $42,000. I'll give you 42 grand up front. But she cannot come up with the money. Like y'all said, she can get FHA loans if she's first-time home buyer. There's a lot of programs out there. So it makes no sense why she won't buy a property out of just pure ignorance.
To get that loan, to get a loan from a bank, they got to see your dirty laundry. Anybody that's been in the house buying process, it is humbling. They need to see everything. Peach can't produce. All she gonna produce is wholly soiled draws, and they like, nah. All this money she bring in, but her finances is
she move it wrong. Like she should be, paying herself. She should have structured stuff set up where she can show these banks, like you say, because they gonna want to see at least 2 or 3 years of work history, consistent. All that there. Yeah, you got to meet those thresholds.
That's it. The bank don't take no losses. Know that. The bank will take no losses. At best, y'all both can win.
Because they know about the evictions too. The bank is aware of your evictions, all your credit history. So they are not getting it. You can't be like, oh, I make, $100,000 a month. They're like, well, how the hell you get evicted 2 months ago? Make that make sense. If you make 100, how you couldn't give them their money? How you gonna give us our money?
I took a trip to Disney World. Sounds like you're extremely negligent with your finances. Loan denied. Out of here. Absolutely not. But she said she could pay a whole year. Now, listen here. You can pay a whole year, Peach. Welcome home, Peach. Welcome home.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Peach sweetened that deal up faster than you can blink. So that's 50 racks pretty much. Double security deposit and the full year's rent. Peach will pretty much hand you $50,000 for 1 year.
You need an extra key? Huh?
Well, I understand. Peach be living, like I said, them houses be no less than 500 grand, $1 million houses she be renting.
We seen them. She got 9 kids. Heck.
Here we are.
So if the rent is $3,500, I'm not the best at math. Hold on. Let me do my calculator. The rent is $3,500. That means I can pay the whole $42,000 up front. That way, I'm not going to skip out on rent on you. And the double security deposit. So $7,000 security deposit. That makes it $49,000. If the rent is $5,000, same thing. I'm willing to pay the full 12 months rent. That would be $60,000 plus the security deposit times 2. So if the security
that's 10. So she'll hand you
deposit is 5,000.
70 grand. So like I said, even if the rent gonna range between 3,500, about 5 grand for the type of houses that she like to live on. Peach got to be somewhere exclusive, nice, gated communities, and down in the lakefront Florida, beautiful places.
Trying to go down there and stay with my in-laws. Shout out to my in-laws, man. Insane. 70 wax up front, back to getting your own house. A bank won't take that. 80 wax. You come up with 80 wax. You might as well say 100,000. You come up with $100,000 down payment. I'm a bank, depending on the price house. I'll take that. 500, 600.
This is some of the most ignorant ish I've ever heard in my life. Somebody say I'm willing to put $70,000 down up front for rent, and this person don't own no property or is not even willing, it seems, to buy a property. Somebody got to intervene because there's too much wealth just being.
Is that like how does that work in the rental agreement? Like tenant has paid all money up front. Like
you can pay however you want.
Yeah,
that's never a problem.
Of course not. I'm just like, that's these rich white folks. That's who it's gonna be. They getting these stories. They're like, I just rented out my place. She gave me the whole year's rent up front. Never had to happen. I love these black folks. They're awesome.
I'm willing to give you $7,000 security deposit. That makes it $49,000. If the rent is $5,000, same thing. I'm willing to pay the full 12 months rent. That would be $60,000 plus the security deposit times 2. So if the security deposit is $5,000, I'm willing to give you $10,000. I do have all funds ready to go. My max budget is $5,000 for what I want, a 5 or 6 bedroom in the Lakewood Ranch area. Of course, if I move down to Parish, it'll be a little bit cheaper, but I really want to stay in the Sarasota, Manatee County. So if you are a landlord and you have availability, 5 bedroom or 6 bedroom rental home, and you're open to accepting somebody with a husband and 9 kids, I would love to see your unit and possibly rent from you. I have to be out of my current place due to me not paying my rent on time in December, so a history of eviction. I have to be out of my current place by March 31st, 2025. So I need a place urgently. This is like my last desperate plea of finding a solution. If not, it's fine. I do have a plan B already established, but I really don't want to be homeless with my husband and 9 kids. All right. Thank you.
This makes no sense, Peach.
How do you have all this? You got $70,000 on hand right now, and you getting evicted from your current place because you missed rent in December? Like, why don't you just make up the late payment? I'm pretty sure.
Well, here's the deal. A lot of times she don't have the money right now. Like, she be waiting on the checks to come from TikTok and YouTube and Facebook. She's waiting. So she's like, all right, I got 30 grand coming from Facebook, 20 grand coming from TikTok, another 15 from YouTube and whatever. Got these so she be waiting for the deposits. and then they'll spend it all and then do it again.
Pure ignorance. You come up here talking all this cash money, you got cars, you got money, and now you're in a state of desperation. Rich, kind of rich and desperate. How does y'all don't understand? These stories don't play out well. Like there is no riding off into the sunset. There is no figuring it out. These in devastating fashion. The IRS gonna come a knocking and they ain't got enough answers. I tell you.
Man.
Appreciate your brother David.
Got that one.
Shout out to Dee. I got that one. Appreciate your brother Merciful. Says you can feel it. Get evicted. Boogie woogie woogie. It's electric.
So yeah, there is no shame in her game at all.
No. And I admire that.
And that's why she a pit dweller.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
No, they will not. Come on, man. Financial education is key. You know, I'm still learning, as we all should be. But the bulk of the ignorance, we got to get rid of that. You know, late in our 20s at the least. I'm giving us some grace. Got to get rid of this just pure ignorance. Making $100,000 a month at times and getting evicted. How?
Yeah, wicked.
Shout out to Brother Hex. Says the last desperate attempt screams no stability. My last desperate attempt so I don't be homeless. I made $100,000 a month, but I'm about to be homeless.
Crazy. So here we go. The only thing we can do to top that right now.
Appreciate your brother D Thoughts. Says these poverty women pay America's debt forward.
Yes. Poverty women like Big Dime. Here we are.
She's back.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, Dom.
What's up, baby?
Hey, girl. So look, I think, and I watch you. I'm a silent watcher. I think a lot of the people, and again, I don't know. I know you took your live down, okay? So hear me out. Don't get mad at me, please.
Don't be
If you're
scared.
gonna say something stupid, you might need to get the fuck down.
It's
from
not
here.
stupid. Don't do that, Dom, because you know I do watch you and it's all love. But what I'm saying is, I don't think people are saying you were on crack. I think what they were saying was the crushing of the pills. So that's
what
all.
I'm talking about. What crushing the pills? What the fuck is you talking about?
So look, just go on TBR's page.
I ain't gotta go on nobody's page. I'm telling you what the fuck didn't happen in my house.
I know what you're telling me, and that's fine. You're telling us. But what the misconception is what you are saying versus what is being
look,
shown,
baby.
girl.
Look, baby. Let me tell you something. Cause obviously you ain't listening to me neither. I don't give a fuck what nobody is saying. I hate they saying that. Pop a Molly, I'm sweating. Woo! Pop the baby up in me. You feel me?
So more allegations. Shout out to Dime with that green hair. They saying Dime was, smoking crack or crushing pills or something. Dime says she ain't do nothing. Stop lying on her name. She's sober.
See that? Shout out to that sister. She came up here all sweet. She said, Dime, I watch you. I support you. I love you, baby. But I was watching. I know you took it down. I know you took it down. And, maybe it wasn't crack you were doing, Dime, but it's the pills you were crushing. She letting her know, like, Dime, the jig is up. We saw you doing it in 4K. You took it down, people in the screenshot. He said, you need to go check out such and such's page. He screen recorded it. Like, it's okay. It wasn't okay. It wasn't crack. It wasn't pills. Were you snorting yeast? Huh? Was you snorting baking soda? What was you snorting?
Look, baby, let me tell you something. Cause obviously you ain't listening to me neither. I don't give a fuck what nobody is saying. I hate they saying that. But it ain't no crushing of the pills. The fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is any of y'all talking about? Bitch, if I'm doing it, bitch, I'm gonna tell a motherfucker. But bitch, I don't need nobody saying that, bitch, and my church be out here, ho. They folks, man.
So here we are.
I don't know what that is. Can you define it for me, please?
Here we are, Dime. Dime said, oh, my mother. Oh, my father. Oh, my children.
What was it, Debraka? You still ain't said what it was. Like you said, you hate that they saying that. You still ain't denied anything. All this yelling, hooting, and hollering, y'all. She ain't denied anything. All she said was, I don't like that y'all saying it. And if I was doing it, I would tell y'all. Maybe she just taking her time telling y'all. Because she sure as heck ain't denied it.
It's hard out here for a dime when I gotta get the cigarette out my mind. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Saying that, bitch, and my church be out here, ho. They folks, man. Man, listen to me when I tell you this. Too many folks be watching me, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And that shit make me mad, bro, because I be want to hit something real bad on my show. I be want to knock one of you bitches out, bro. Because, bitch, it ain't no pills, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought y'all heard last night, bitch.
What is it?
But it went no motherfucking pills.
What was it?
Like, real talk. What part don't you understand?
Listen, Dime.
You hear me? You need to humble your goddamn self.
All right. Words from you. I mean, Dime got the biggest nostrils on earth. Look at them things. Man, that's wicked work. Jesus.
Hey, man, she got nostrils like my boy, Black Car Guru. Shout out to that brother. Don't fry me up. Shout out to Black Car Guru. Yeah, got nose like a daggone one of them old Trans Am with the red mare. The Bronca talking about too many folks watching her. That's what you want, Debraka. All y'all want to go viral. You can't sit here and beg to be a YouTube, Facebook superstar and to be mad when you are indeed a not so superstar. You wanted this.
Hey, I don't know goddamn pills, man. Fuck is you talking about? Y'all weird. So, I'll be back then. When I motherfucking drink, I'm at home, motherfucker. I'm at home. But when I drink, for some odd motherfucking reason, a bitch don't be wanting to goddamn go to sleep.
Debraka Low. Me and my kids need food. I don't care who laugh or whatever. I can get my address and send it or Cash App at that, or Chime that, or Apple that, or Pay that. I've got many forms of payment. She says, I truly appreciate it. If you need my address to drop off money, inbox me. All right, you can bring physical bread to the altering. And she said, don't laugh. It could be you. I get my stamps on the 24th. Thanks in advance. Yes.
Yeah! Boom, shakalaka!
Amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Shout out to the Kid Shields. See, not I need food. See that? No, me and my kids. And it should be my kids and I. God dang it. We got to work on our grammar. Yeah, stop. But got to put the kids. We hungry. Look at the babies. F you, Debraka. Respectfully. Like, you out here drinking this liquor, always talking bad on somebody, talking about, no, stand on it. Stand on that DeBrocca Square, that funky, rancid Kuta Kata DeBrocca Square. Be too proud to beg for once, dang it.
You hear me? So I stand up in this bitch. If I'm drinking this shit straight, that's what the fuck you motherfucking see. I don't know where the fuck y'all keep getting off that I'm crushing some motherfucking pills. Like, real talk, bro. I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers, bro. Bitch, if I was doing it, trust me, I'll let you motherfuckers know.
You keep saying that. Well, tell us. And she keep lifting up this bottle of Jose Cuervo tequila. All right, that's a little boy, that little $8 bottle. Don, where you get that from?
Eat from the corner stove next to the Buzz Bowls. Those little depressing flasks, they ain't even respect y'all making them glass no more. They plastic. Just walk around with a flask. So I'm just happy they ain't in one of them little brown paper bags. Not really. It's just as egregious. Egregious. Just trying to get drunk, sitting around depressed, conjuring up demons you can't control, drinking while you all distraught. Don't know how you gonna pay your bills, drinking bum booze. Only thing you're gonna end up doing is fighting and hunching. That's it. That's it.
I'm getting sick and tired of you motherfuckers, bro. Bitch, if I was doing it, trust me, I'll let you motherfuckers know. I ain't never had to get on him and hide a bitch ass thing. Bitch, if I was doing it,
come on.
Bitch, you gonna know it.
Well?
And bitch, if I was doing it, clearly these kids gonna be over here in my motherfucking custody, ho.
I'm a damsel in distress. Hell, I'm in distress, motherfucker. Take me away like Calgon, motherfucker. Hell.
Dime is in rare form. If she was on booger sugar, she wouldn't have the kids. DCF defects would have took them. So y'all don't know nothing.
Not true. That's not necessarily true. See her face right here? That's a lie. And she's like, oh, I got an ace. If I was over here, you know what I'm saying, snorting up, crushed up Percocets, then my kids wouldn't be in my custody. That's not true. But she's like, got y'all. Wrong. They defects just ain't aware yet. They have been to your place many, many, many times, more times than any of us can count. They just ain't showed up yet, but they most likely on their way. Somebody go snitch on you for sure. Stop it, DeBrocca. You snorting something.
And one thing about them, they will drug test you on site. A lot of them people, they come in the house with piss bottles. I need a sample. And that's why Dime like, look, I'm always giving random samples. And I got my kids. So she like, they'd be gone which ain't true either. We don't know the extent.
Exactly. Yeah, these kids, y'all don't understand, man. They will leave kids with druggy parents. If they ain't got no other place to put the kids, and the parent can put on as if the living arrangement is somewhat stable, they don't have any other place to put these poor babies. So they be like, hey, don't smoke no crack today. All right, we're gonna leave your kids here, but please don't smoke no crack. And that's it.
No.
Appreciate you, Brother X. Says, I can't sleep. Appreciate you, Tanisha Talks. Always good to see you, sister. Said when she wasn't defending her not getting high, she got high. She did a line off the counter. Y'all catch that? I didn't know what she was doing. I assumed that, but I left it alone, Tanisha. I seen it.
That's wild.
God,
shout out to Dime.
Like real talk.
Liar.
So all you pussy asshole
there it is.
That's over there talking about some crackhead. Bitch, your mama, hoe. Your mother. 2 minutes and 32 seconds of the live, you can hear something being crushed. I wouldn't give a fuck. Ain't no telling what the fuck I was doing, motherfucker. Ain't no telling.
Tell us.
But bitch, it wasn't no pill.
Huh.
Shit, it ain't nothing they can say. My past don't define who I am right now. Fuck a past. That don't dictate who I am right now.
Okay. So y'all talking about, and the past could be yesterday. So even if she did that yesterday, it don't define. Diamond's like the evil. Look at her. She look like the Grinch's wife. Like if the Grinch ever fell in love, it would be this.
Oh, that would serve the Grinch right to come home to this. That's too fitting. If y'all seen Jim Carrey as the Grinch go home and this was sitting in his lair next to his funky dog, well, it fits. It works. That's some nasty whimsical hunch in there. Stop. Okay. The Brock up here telling lies for the piss of Hades. Y'all didn't know what y'all heard. Ain't no telling what I was crushing up. We concur. Why don't you stop us from speculating and just tell us the truth for once? What was it? See, this is the thing with demons like the Baraka. You must be specific. Otherwise, they will just disregard it. Don't call it. You can't just say pills. Maybe they were tablets. Gotcha. Appreciate you. Miss DC4M. Good to see you, sister. Been a member for 27 months. Says, I've been quiet all night, but I can't stand here. We know, sister.
Honestly, you motherfuckers be listening too goddamn hard. You bitches be listening too goddamn hard. You be wanting to hear something around this motherfucker. Stop putting your ear up to the motherfucking phone, bitch. The fuck? God damn, at this point, bitch, grow the fuck up.
You too?
Cause bitch, I'm grown. I can do what the fuck I want to do. Wow. Now, bitch, as I said I ain't getting high, motherfucker, I said I ain't getting motherfucking high. But bitch, I'm getting drunk in this motherfucker. So leave me the fuck alone.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
So there's that. She says, I ain't getting high, but I'm getting drunk. And somebody say, but you ain't. You was begging last night. Liquor, but no food is insane. So yeah, Dom been doing it. She been getting her hair done, not her kids. You know, she been at the crib drinking liquor all day, but talk about they ain't got no food. It's been wild.
Par for the course. This is typical Dabraka behavior. Not surprised the beat freaking goes on. Look, I don't know how she keep up this energy, man. What was you doing, Dabraka? You ain't getting high, but you is getting drunk. See, and I promise y'all, after she get enough booze in her and that camera turn off, she got some powdery substance waiting somewhere. Yeah, these are party animals. They gonna get drunk. They gonna get a nice buzz going. Then they gotta elevate that. Yeah, where the booger sugar? Where the perk 20s, perk 30s?
Wicked.
Shout out to Brother EV. Says change that from Dabraka low to Dabraka high.
And Paul Dabraka, as we know, one of our most notorious pit dwellers. She ain't even a pit dweller. It says Dabraka is like the pit lieutenant, if you will. She keeping order.
She has a non-static rope and she goes down to a certain level, like that movie The Platform, and she actually got like a little hut attached to the side of the pit. So she watched bodies fall, you know, stuff like that. We take care of her. Go back home, Dabraka.
Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Never. I ain't gonna hold you. It's my guilty pleasure. The ebbs and flows of Dabraka's life. Right now, she kind of low. But we'll hold on. Like Evie said, she gonna be high again. She gonna have her fancy car. Income tax time is right around the daggone corner. My gosh. Stand by. The Brock about to turn up.
Oh, yeah. So it's a countdown.
Yes.
And here we are. So y'all see the title tonight. Modern women claim to be single by choice in 2026. And y'all see the woman on the thumbnail is Tamar Braxton. So she's 48, about to be 49. We call her 50. All right. She's a singer. Says she wants to be a wife, which she was already married once or twice, and is upset that she's still in the streets. I need a good man.
It's over. It's absolutely positively over. I thought that was Tamar. She a wild, wicked one. She be talking bad to her mama. I done seen that. Narcissistic at best. She need her a sweet cuckold.
And she had one. So she's been dating that white guy, you know, and even he left her, I believe.
Look at that scowl. Who the heck want to come home to that? Respectfully.
So here we are. Hit the like button.
Settling. I want extraordinary because I'm extraordinary. Listen, I'm a real catch.
My God.
I cook, I clean, I make my own money, and I'm soft. And you're gonna laugh your face off 24 hours a day. So if you're not giving me that same energy, if I don't feel that same energy with you, no, go. And that's what I mean. But y'all know what I mean because we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not giving desperado. And that's why we got to be careful about how we allow people to treat our family. This family is different. This family is different. So I just want y'all to know that my mother is great and we're gonna have a great day. And I'm going to I'm gonna bring my stand. I'll bring my stand and we gonna go. I got something special planned for her.
Listen here. The Braxton sisters are some of the most miserable. They got little to no results. Even the mama was a little bit masculine, if I remember. The daddy was, yeah, it's all bad. And like I said, Toni Braxton was just married to Birdman. They was married for about 3 days and she divorced him. And then she left her husband and baby daddy. Now she's on TikTok. They sit on TikTok just like average people. This is where we are. All that legacy media and these people, it's over. Everybody floats down here.
Man. Yeah, I've seen some very short clips of their family dynamic. Yeah, ain't no way, man. Tamar's mom checking and interrogating Birdman. And it's never gonna work. Ain't no way, man. Shout out to my in-laws. Love them, man. They never caused me no grief. I love that. This ain't no way. Men ain't gonna deal with that. Absolutely not. That's why y'all lonely, because of y'all and y'all toxic family.
It's going to be great. Logan's in class right now. It's great. Yeah, God is going to send him when he's on the way. Now, I know he's on his way because I can smell him. And he smell good. Yeah, but it's not giving desperado. And y'all already know we're not on that. We've talked about that. And we talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if somebody asks me, you know, I don't know. I'm going to make a joke and I'm going to say it. That'll be shit like that. You still messing with that girl husband. Number one, the man already told y'all. Was no tea. There's nothing to see here.
They sit on TikTok and read comments from mostly trolls. You still messing with that girl's husband? You know, this is what they reduced to. Claudia Jordan. 50-year-old women, all they can do is be side pieces to married men. These are women, most of them divorced. They get divorced just to be side chicks for life.
It's a statistic. A large number of divorced women have admitted to willingly being the side piece to either another married man or their ex. It is what it is. The dad is undefeated.
How was Gatsby gonna be a good match for me? He had no job. And you snuck in the Oscars. Why was that a good match for me? Make it make sense. I don't go with nobody, and I have not had a boyfriend since.
What? Since what?
You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a dude. Finish your sentence.
You're just sitting there reading them comments, getting triggered and trolled, and yeah, you were just with the white guy last year or the year before, so you ain't been single long. So I ain't had a boyfriend. You're a 50-year-old woman talk about boyfriends. I mean, this is what's wrong with the culture.
Fellas, that was a telltale, if you ask me, when it comes to vetting. She didn't finish that statement. I ain't had a boyfriend since then. She looked left and right and do a little smile. Men, accept that for what it is. She can't disclose it because she know it's gonna make her look bad. She can't finish it. She said, I ain't had a boyfriend since, and then she had a vision of her maintenance man 2 nights ago beating her back in. So she's like, just stop that statement. Don't want to lie. See that? That's what that is. I don't want to lie to you. I'm gonna let you lie to yourself. Nug Nug and Bonquishas play the same games.
Oh, and I don't know about today, y'all, because it's so many birthday parties going on today. But tomorrow and the next day is dedicated to y'all. We're gonna do. I'm gonna get back to because my schedule opens up. I have not talked to my dad. I'm tripping. He's been on my mind, so I'm gonna have to call him. I'm calling him today. So tomorrow we're gonna do Tim Martin's Got Talent. I know we tried to do it yesterday, and my day just got dumb. But
I mean, let's get this clear. This is her job. These people are content creators, your favorite celebrities and singers and all that. They are reduced down to TikTokers. She's sitting up here paying her bills. So she's in disguise. She ain't asking for, she chilling. But when y'all see all them roses and things popping on the screen, people sitting in her bread. So she's sitting there, same thing like Kundra and most of them. They milk it. They try to act like, oh, I just happened to turn my camera on and see what y'all doing. Hell no, you done clocked in. All right, the fame is gone.
Yeah! Boom, and they are respecting the game. They looking at the numbers. They're saying, okay, maybe not making Real Housewives money and things like that, but the overhead is low. They're like, all I got to do is turn on my phone and put it in my face with my ring light, little Walmart ring light. Little to no overhead and profits because people wanted to come here and look at me. She got over 50,000 likes, not views, likes right now from this. And the gifts just keep on coming. It's amazing. Not hating the game, but they didn't want to acknowledge that, Mr. X. Shout out to the A-list celebrity in the limelight that has become but a lowly podcaster.
We'll do Tay Marshall's Got Talent and Tay I Want to Tell It. Because there are so much stuff we got to discuss.
No, it's not.
So I got to go to therapy at 11. J-Bay, you in here? Hey, sis.
What is this? This is what they be doing in the middle of the night. I'm telling you.
Yeah, tap the screen share live. You already know what it's giving.
I appreciate y'all for being here and listening and having this family meeting. Now, if this shit come out on the blogs, y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do because you know the intent. You know what it is. Y'all really know me over here because we spend time together. That part. Thank ya. You know? So, what did I say? Huh. Oh no, Tamar stays in therapy. Tamar on beat. You hear me?
Stupid, but yeah, whatever. Hey, tell my back if you see this.
Somebody sent that to me. That was really nice.
And she just be up here. Like I said, get to the bag. A lot of these people be selling products and services, and that's most of TikTok. So not a lot of money on the AdSense, nothing like that. But she probably got 1 million links. She's selling, oils and lotions and wigs and nail polish, waist trainers, all types of stuff. They just be eyelashes, you name it. Whatever she want to market on her page. So that's how they really get to the money.
Getting PIMP'd out is what it is. I understand they may be getting twos and fews, but I understand these companies reach out to you. They definitely plan to benefit way more than you. And that's not always a bad thing, but it's lopsided as heck. Y'all called in the chat. Like these little rolls and stuff they be sending, some of them be pennies. Like it's wild, man. I don't understand the TikTok and IG hustles. Shout out to YouTube. This makes sense over here. Appreciate the Squeegee Kid. Says it was 3 degrees Fahrenheit when this show started. SBC showed us some dating market news, and now it's currently -3. Winter is now. Shout out to Squeegee out there in Duluth. Appreciate you, Brother X. Says, I guess status means you'll enjoy being around her. That's what she think. Wrong. Appreciate the Squeegee Kids. Says, oops. Meant to add, wind chill is -22. Hoo! Appreciate you, Sister Tanisha. Says, sad. A Braxton, no content, no real substance to give her fans. This is pathetic. My words exactly, sister.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Okay, so it's at 11. I have 2 minutes, and I'm about to go get me something, like some water or something to drink. So I will see y'all at 12. Go to the TikTok shop /gifts, www.tiktok. I think that's what Tatum told everybody. Go recharge, and let's go show them what we're working with. Let's give them a show. Because we are going to have another ball today at the series. And I can't wait. We're going to have fun like we do. Like we did yesterday. Yesterday was a lot of fun, and I'm so grateful for y'all. At 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, the series. People said TikTok.com. So go ahead on and pin it. Recharge. And y'all get in here at 12 o'clock.
And there you go. So yeah, TikTok shop. That's how they run the bag up. There's definitely levels to Bonquisha's hustle. So we see the woman Jazz and them, they be up here. They be getting the free gifts. So they get the pots and pans and make a video, be an ambassador. Women like her, she on the other end. So like I said, she up here selling stuff. I'm sure she got some kind of makeup and all type of stuff. All she got to do is put the link there. She don't have to do no work. People clicking the link and buying products and she getting paid. And that it's as simple as that.
It's the allure. The allure of what? The allure to belong. The allure to assimilate. The allure to be a part of a group. And that's why they just do it. She like, come in here. Hit the link. And folks is going to do it because she's got enough allure and gravitas. Ain't mad at it, but I still got to point it out as wicked. Like what is she doing for your business? Not just her, anybody, all of these pathetic poverty streamers. I've been talking about this when I be doing my doom scrolling on the live. And these folks would just be sitting up here, either scantily clad, showing boobs, saying little to nothing. And folks would just sit there and patronize. is freaking pathetic. Why are y'all patronizing folks come here just standing at the camera saying a whole bunch of nothing?
So for that, she definitely glaze approved for Tamar.
There you go. Yes.
We got us the gun line.
Tell them about the gun line, boss.
We may not know which way to go.
Oh Lord, see, this shit is gonna be dangerous. Some Darkwing Duck shit. Let's get dangerous. I play the fool for the fool. Everybody plays the fool sometime. And no exception to the rule. Listen, baby, you hear me? I played the fool for a fool.
Listen here, man. We got to go to an understanding. Either these celebrities coming up here on YouTube have lost their celebrity, they're no longer celebs, or we celebrities too. Huh? You got to choose one.
Here we go. So that was the show for tonight. Modern women claim to be single by choice in 2026. And we done dive through a lot. We've been up here cooking all week. This is the 6th straight day. So make sure y'all go back, check out all the content. And yeah, it's been a long week.
There you go. It's been a long week, but you jive chickens make it easy. All right. 5 days straight. And we will be on the 4th installment of G Honda's Heartbreak Journey come this upcoming Tuesday. Y'all ain't gonna see us tomorrow, but we rock with y'all Jive Chickens on Tuesday. We appreciate y'all rocking with us all week, coming through, supporting your interests, supporting your channel, hitting that super chat, hitting that Cash App, and thank you to everybody gifting the memberships throughout the show. Every last one of y'all that got y'all no-cost membership, make sure you re-up at the end of your no-cost month and show some backwoods country boys some support.
That part. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody coming through supporting tonight. We will be back Tuesday, Truth Over Lies. Make sure y'all go over and subscribe to all 3 channels. Join the Patreon. We will be live Tuesday.
Tuesday, Truth Over Lies. We moving, man. All thanks to SBC, Cart Before the Horse, and now Truth Over Lies Nation. We appreciate y'all.
So there we go. Until then, y'all have a good Monday. We'll be back Tuesday afternoon. Until then, I'm Gavin X.
I am Mr. Walker.
And we are Cart Before the Horse Productions.
A good evening.
Single by choice, very bitter, big man. True for lies, real talk we have. SBC Nation, stand no cap. Gavin X Mr. Walker, facts on facts. Single by choice, single by choice. If you ready for the truth, you in the right voice.